Snake. Snake 2. Snake-ageddon.
His son. Well, one
Snake
of his sons.
2, Electric Boogaloo. Damn it.
No, because there was, what was it? I forgot what they called Snake, because Snake had a lot of titles. Before he collected before he was called Boss. There was Venom Snake. Then there was
Liquid Snake, I think.
No. Liquid
Solid
Snake was his twins.
Oh, right.
Okay, long story short, Snake, the code name, would later be inherited by his foster children,
Snake
I guess?
5.
And there were 2 children of Destiny. One that would be evil, and the other one that would stop the evil brother. And the one who was supposed to stop the evil is Solid Snake, and the one who's evil is Liquid Snake.
Yeah, if there's a liquid snake and a solid snake, is there a semi-solid snake?
No, that would just be like the first snake, who's Venom Snake.
I was just making a joke.
And then
Is there Aurora Borealis Snake?
I don't think an Aurora Borealis counts as like a state of matter.
Is there a plasma snake?
I appreciate that, but no.
Bose-Einstein constant.
Because I know what you're trying to say here.
Is there a snake?
That's just a snake.
Ah, yeah, Agent Snake.
It's just a snake with like eyebrows and a bandana.
That's such a cool snake. Not gonna lie.
And your pet snake is in the vents. I'm in.
I'm in.
No, you just hear.
It's just slithering into the enemy base.
Ah, I see. Solid snake. Who are you?
You need to kill all the monkeys.
Ah, yes, he's there for animal missions.
No. If you know anything about MGS3, you know about the Ape Escape mission.
Oh God. Oh no. What? You have brought that back to my memory.
Because it's a thing. Like like Solid Snake the monkey is a thing.
Rumor people.
Why?
Because it can.
Why would you say why to the fact that the government will train snakes to kill?
What about monkeys?
What about the government that stops us from saying the Patriots and makes us say lolly lulelo?
How about the
MGS lore, you kind of need to understand it in order to get that.
Oh, it wasn't a it was a
Oh.
like,
You know, the war economy that we've all been thriving. Insert the scene talking about junk data as like different YouTube channels that do absolutely nothing but talk about shit that we don't care about. It's so crazy to imagine that like the MGS games are right. Like, have you ever like seen like some of the theses that like the MGS games like tend to talk about?
how they're like slowly predicting the future.
No, not even just the future, just natural fact of like our society as a whole. The fact that we like pay so much attention to useless data as we neglect actual problems is something that like I understand that happens, but it's not like I'm gonna do anything, which proves them right.
Yeah, no, that's true, 100%. But I think it's just like social commentary in the form of a video game, because like this is stuff that has been known for quite a long time. It's because people don't want to care about important shit like that.
Yeah, like Hideo Kojima made an escapist fantasy to prove to the world that like, yeah, as much as you like playing this video game, we actually have a lot of problems we need to deal with. And it's kind of interesting because like I remember watching like an essay about the topic, but like part of the thesis statement like doesn't just apply to like American politics, but also like Japanese politics as well. You know, things like the security state, the arms race that we've participated many years into, and the fact that like you know, maybe it's not good to build giant mechs for world domination.
Alright. I agree with most of that.
Alright.
But the not wanting to build giant mechs is just, that's something wrong with you.
Listen, there's a lot of things I want to do in my life. I am too afraid to end up like, okay,
Dude.
either a Gundam pilot or like an Evangelion pilot.
Hey, so
Yeah.
timer's down.
All right.
It's time to get groovy, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and welcome everyone back to another. Hold on, what the hell? Why is it not working? Hold on.
Oh,
Webcam isn't even on. What the technical difficulties?
Beep boop. We will be right back.
Oh no, I can't get Meteor Swarm if I if I get Simulacra, then yeah, I can use Wish, but
I want
Hey,
to prematurely apologize if I sound like I'm currently holding my fan directly at my computer, so it can kind of start cooling down a little bit more.
That's fine.
The dollar store fan in the back decided that it wants to get a
There's
little
the beautiful
gummy.
boy.
Yes. And it's okay, Asclepius. We appreciate you trying your best to show.
We are the wind tunnel gamers today.
I think maybe they'll be useful for anyway. So welcome everyone back to another Thursday D&D stream. Where last we left off, we have officially defeated the 2 monks that were guarding the sashes, and with those sashes collected, 4 of the 5 pieces of the McGuffin have been assembled. And on top of this, our players now being level 17 are ready for are ready to go and collect the final piece. Unless, however, though, they have some shopping they wish to do. Why don't you go ahead and why don't you guys go ahead and tell us what is it you want to do? Once again, setting the scene. You guys stand near the drill. The monks are down there, continuing their meditation, and the immense heat that surrounds you all is just maybe boggling your mind a little bit. If you would wish to go and find somewhere cooler to discuss this, you can. But if you feel confident discussing it here, you know, NK9, you're like, oh, interesting heat.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I was like more making a
last part?
commentary about like your ability to actually feel the heat.
Yes, this is it. He's not used to. It sounds weird, but he's not used to having these sensations, so he's just like, strange, uncomfortable, strange.
So, I wasn't here last time. Is this like a California heat, or is this like a Alabama heat?
This is
like Arizona in the direct desert.
Yeah.
we're in the Mojave.
Yeah.
Can I ask?
Okay.
Yeah, I want you to picture this. I want you to picture Mojave. It has not rained for weeks, and you have actually been out of water for a bit.
Damn, Miss Toasty.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, Zeno,
Yes.
2 questions real quick. One's for you, one's for a Pheesh, but one, hypothetically, would a simulacrum be able to pass along a message?
100%. The simulacrum is literally just a duplicate body, but except it's missing a 7th level spell, so it has half the hit points of the user.
And it can't learn new talents, I mean.
That is correct.
I can
Wait, and then
replace
actually-
it, but you know.
Third question would be, would it have, if it's a copy of me, does it have access to talents, or no?
Yes.
Okay, and
It's
then my question
it's an
to
exact
Pheesh-
copy of you. It's just made out of snow.
Gotcha, thank you. And then Pheesh, tell me, have you settled on a spell yet, or I'm just wondering?
It looks like I could only get 1 9th level spell, or well, I'm looking through my book or my known spells, and I can only prepare 1 of them, I guess.
Wait, do we heal and rest up because of this level up, or do we have to do that later?
You have to do that later.
Okay, got it. Okay, that's it. I'm good.
So yeah. What do you guys do? Continue your plan of attack here?
Personally, I would like to scoop up Gizmo, and Knick-Knack Nine's gonna make his way to the wait near the drill.
Okay.
Air
Naulei,
conditioning. I'm out of here.
Pheesh, Naulei, Journey, Rose.
Yeah, I should probably go cool off.
Oh. Well, at least there's one thing. You know that there, as you all get into the drill, there appears to be a tune in the air. Like a good merc, Manny is there, and boom, a new Manny comes into existence, sitting already inside the drill.
Manny.
What do you
Are
mean,
you-
new Manny?
Ah, that's right.
What designation shall I give you, Manny? We had a cooking Manny last time.
I am Bard Manny. I'm gonna do the da-da-dun.
New user now inscribed. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, that's great. Let's get out of here.
Well, the immense heat,
Agreed.
the immense heat getting to some of you. Naulei, Naulei, Journey, Rose, how are you guys feeling about all this?
Good.
I'm pretty naked.
You're pretty naked.
Yeah.
I'm like dying in the heat. Like I feel like the air is being sucked out of me.
All right. Well, regardless, Pheesh, as you recall, I said that you actually were pretty good to just automatically control the vehicle as you take your guys' selves on out of here.
Still listen to some tunes.
Still leaving this on default because I'd imagine you guys are discussing it while within the drill, deciding where to go next. You guys have moved maybe about a good few miles away. The heat has since cooled down in the hours since you've left, and you guys are now at a pretty cool temperature. Because of all the rocks surrounding you and the lack of heat that's down here, it now becomes that much more colder.
Oh man, this is bad for my joints.
I can't believe there's no AC in this thing.
Damn, and I brought my jorts.
My joints rotted away years ago.
Understandable.
So, what's your guys' next move?
So
Shopping episode?
do we want to
Shopping
rest up? Well, I guess we can kill two birds, one stone. So we could head back up and shop and rest.
Hey, that's a great idea. Catnap on the wheel.
Are you a honky kind of bird or a honky?
So, you guys head up to the surface.
Are we all
I
in
feel like
agreement?
your fish person is be more of a honk. Me.
I don't get that joke.
What type of snorer are you?
Yeah, are you a honk shoe or a honky?
Ah,
Are you
question.
a Hong Konger?
Yes,
we
Journey.
want like an open mouth full of spit kind of sleeper.
All right. Well,
Ew.
Journey.
We've collected all of the McGuffins, correctly?
4 out of 5
There's one
pieces.
left.
No, but the one we couldn't get until we collect all 4, right?
That's correct. The time metal.
So how does that? How do we actually go to where we need to? Have we given any thought of how we're? Because we were just supposed to know when we got it, weren't we? I'm assuming so, or no?
When our powers combine.
Yeah, was this we just touch tips and then we go to where we need to go?
So here, Rose. It was also defaulted that you have one of the 2 sashes, as NK9 is probably the best fit for the time metal, being that they are an actual time person.
Okay, I will take on the monk sash,
And so-
I suppose.
NK9, being the only person who does not have a McGuffin, a voice speaks to you in your mind, and you hear the words, "It is time."
Hey, I got that one.
Input recognized.
You feel that with that message, a set of coordinates have been sent to you. You see a location that you guys have never been to yet. In fact, one of the biggest things about this is that it looks like it is a almost pyramid-like shape. In a pyramid-like shape that struts out like a needle sticking through a piece of paper in a desert with nothing surrounding it for miles and miles and miles. But you do have a distinct vision of it, and you also know the name of this. It is called. Ironic. It is called very straightforwardly, the Temple of Time.
Oh,
I'd like to think, like, while this is happening, like, Knick-Knack's eyes are, like, doing the whole camera focus in, focus out sort of deal.
Anyone who, as you guys are having this conversation, it's very obvious to know that NK9 is clearly like receiving
thinking
something.
on something. Yeah.
You
MK9,
just
you
hear
good?
NK... Oh, go ahead.
You good?
Oh, sorry, what did you say? I am... Apologies. I am alright, as you asked. I have received the location of our next object, Temple of Time.
How did you
Oh.
receive the next location?
You just see him, like, tap on his metallic helm. Mentally. Command was recognized.
Interesting. Well, people have always been kind of forcing us in one direction, and it hasn't gone bad so far.
Location, pyramid in a desert. Nothing for miles. Voice was strangely familiar.
Oh,
To our Manny, you've been granted inspiration from the good bean.
like familiar as in sub dickhead familiar or no?
You just like see his eyes go into a quick, like they focus in on you, Journey, and then they relax, and he just says, "It is not the user we were fighting prior."
Okay.
Now then, do we wish to follow immediately?
I'm assuming some of you guys are tired, correct?
A little, but I'm okay.
Maybe we could return this drill back to where it was supposed to be. How long did it take for us to get here? Been like a couple of days, no?
Yeah, we'll say like for the benefit because I haven't been detailing time wise, and time, especially when you're underground for so long, you lose track of it very easily. A week long has passed.
Okay.
Specifically, since you guys came from your encounter with Grok to the monks here, that alone was 2 days.
Okay. And time is kind of the essence, I would think.
With new information... Oh, go ahead, finish.
No. What do you guys think?
I was going to suggest... Most of this party is made out of magic casters, yes?
Yes.
I believe it would be advised that, at minimum, we acquire some spell components, and then rest. We'll need to be at our peak.
To battle whatever we have to go to.
Agreed.
And then maybe we should go up. Do you know if the location is underground or anything?
It was in a desert, right? So that means it was up above. So Knick-Knack 9 is going to... I'm assuming that's right, Xeno?
Repeat that?
That the pyramid is up above in the desert?
Yes, it is. Well, sorry. One thing, you all have never been to this location, so to know its whereabouts is you know that it's definitely outside of the reach that the drill can get to. It looks like it's in a different continent altogether. But you now know the exact name and a visual image of it and the proper coordinates. If any of you have access to teleport, you guys could just go there.
I was going to ask, does anyone have a writing utensil?
No.
Well, then I guess Knick-Knack, he has fairly good intelligence, so I'd say he'll just try to hold on to that visualization for as long as he can.
Okay.
And if you require more advice about the location, Please input your question as soon as possible. Now then, do we wish to move, or is there anything further we should discuss?
Yeah, guys. Is there anything further?
I think we should get the move on.
Yeah.
If we go up, then at least he can like try to remember the location and then write it down if we find something available.
Well, we know the location for sure.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if worst comes to worst, we can maybe light a torch and use the charcoal to just draw. It's not perfect, but it might be
It's a
enough.
good idea.
That is a good idea.
I'll pull out one of my torches and start lighting it.
Okay.
Ow.
You do so.
Just gotta let it burn down a little bit. Sorry for the excess heat.
You guys it takes a little bit of time for the torch, and it at this moment really hits you guys. That it's very you all know that Grok knows when a piece is received, when one of the pieces of the McGuffin is received, and you know that things are probably going to get extremely chaotic with that final piece.
Yeah,
Yes.
but with our powers combined,
Hmm.
Yeah.
Solemn. Out inquiry. Are you all doing okay?
I'm pretty okay. I just need the rest up for the day, probably. But if you want to go to get some supplies, it's probably not a bad idea.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's what the party wants to do.
I would like to collect some supplies for certain.
Oh, that
So-
reminds me. Did you guys actually like believe that I was catnapping on the wheel?
No?
Oh.
100%. You were catnapping at the wheel, I knew it.
Inquiry. Are you familiar with the spell Simulacrum?
No.
I require ruby powder equivalent to 1,500 in gold value, alongside some snow and enough snow to build a mock-up of myself. And, you know, a bit of skin and or hair, but that's besides the point. That is all I require.
Okay. You're
Wait,
saying
you
it's
actually, wait. Nick knows Simulacrum?
Yeah, it looks like you just learned it, right?
Yes.
Oh,
just
I
learned
didn't
it.
know.
So it looks like we need to make a pit stop for supplies.
So
Also, I feel like the robot would be. Wait, no, I don't think I would know
also,
that.
for anyone wondering,
Retract what I said.
for Simulacrum, all you require is the ruby powder. You don't require anything else.
Oh. Just the ruby powder?
And like
Because I have a
a piece
focus.
of yourself?
Yeah, the piece of yourself I think is also a very big part of it, but
But I don't need the snow or anything.
no, not really.
The only
That's
parts that it gets consumed.
only parts that are consumed or have a gold amount, which it does a very distinct job of labeling it separately.
So wait,
I
you can
didn't
make it out
notice
of
the
any
distinction. I thought it just required all of it. Oh, go ahead.
we can make the simulacra out of any material.
You
It's
can
not
even-
that we can make it out of any material, it's the fact that your focus replaces the material that it would have used.
That's correct.
Wait, would the simulacrum require a focus like me?
What do you mean a focus like you?
Oh, hold on, because you
Spellcasting focus.
yes, because what you have access to your spellcasting how again?
Because I have a arcane focus.
Oh yeah. Literally your
that
arcane
I
focus.
endure-
Yeah, that bypasses the snow required. That's just it.
But I'm asking, does the simulacrum need a focus when it does its own thing?
Oh yes, it does. Simulacrums do need their own focuses, otherwise they need to consume material components.
Good questions.
They're
Yeah.
just a naked version of you.
Naked, so you all get to
They're
see
naked?
Fish's wiener.
Yeah.
I'll give him my spare robe.
Well, I mean, I do have the. Never mind. I was gonna say I have an extra pair of clothes, but never mind.
So I'm
I-
guessing we're going upwards to go to a village or some sorts, right?
No qualms against that.
Or we could just return this drill because we did kind of. I just don't like how long it's gonna take.
Well, we do need to return the drill, so I don't think teleporting is an option. Unless. No, that thing would be way too heavy.
Kind of
as an object.
It's kind of a dick move to just like, all right, well we're done with this and leave it where we leave it.
How big is the drill?
Huge.
Enough to fit
Oh,
6 people comfortably.
Here, I think there's also a reference image as well.
Will it fit in a 10-foot circle?
Yeah, that thing.
I'll let
I don't know
you
if
guys
that-
judge that, if it's enough.
Wait,
And-
damn,
If it
I
was
gonna
like,
say I could try
you know-
Arcane Gate, but
Drilling downwards?
Oh, I see, yeah, because you could totally angle it at the right way. Okay.
Or
No.
towards a wall?
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I can totally, I
Right.
can totally see that.
If you know where it's going, I can just cast teleport y'all.
There we go.
You,
Wait, shouldn't we? Wait, is the goal to return it to the guys who made it for us?
Yeah.
I'm assuming, yeah.
Mhm.
Plus, we could do some shopping there. That place has a lot of cool tech.
Yeah, you guys are aware that there is high tech there.
What was
That
the
is
name of the
neat.
guy who helped us?
I have him
find-
memorized as Nick a Man Drill.
he has. Yeah. he
No,
has
no, not that guy. I'm talking about like the weave.
Oh, the members. Oh, you're talking about the Leonin.
Yeah,
I think we put in note.
I forgot
see.
his name though.
It's either in notes or it's in images. It's somewhere. I'm pulling it up. I'm trying to find it myself in images.
Yeah, I'm looking in notes.
Ah, yes, the mayor, Pringleton.
I forgot about the mayor.
I love him.
Oh
I
my
forgot. I
God,
forgot that we
forgot about
edited
that.
the images so much.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
God.
Okay.
See, why do you
Apparently
make
I
all
did.
these NPCs attractive?
Apparently I forgot to actually upload the image of the individual. I think it was like Octavius.
I remember it being ironic because he was a Leon, but he has a I forgot what it was. I thought it was ironic because I'm a fish who's fish, and he's a Leon named something.
Leon.
Leon.
Leon. Yes, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, there it is. So, with that, we have. You all want Manny to do it now, or do you all want to take a long rest first?
Yes, please.
And live long rest, please.
Maybe a little longer.
Maybe my
I will-
house is done.
We do a little long resting.
Just so you know, my long rest is only 4 hours, I believe.
All right.
Yeah.
So, regardless of how long your long rest is, it is still a matter that you guys are doing this before your teleportation, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay with this if you guys are.
Doing what before our teleportation?
Long rest.
Long rest.
Oh,
Actually,
we're long before?
if I spend a cat nap, do I get the spell slot back?
No.
No.
Catnap is only short rest, not long rest.
Really?
I believe so, yeah. It lets you take a short rest for 10 minutes, which is pretty good. Because a short rest is normally 2 hours. I think, or
Normally
an
it's
hour.
1d4 hours, but it depends
Oh, it was
on
a
if-
short.
Well, actually, hold
okay,
on.
Yeah, you're right. It's a short rest.
If anything, as well, don't forget this. Once the teleport is completed, you guys can accomplish some other stuff, and plus, it will also allow once again the person who just teleported you guys to get a spell slot back.
Mhm.
So-
So
I'd say we just teleport first and then
Yeah.
rest.
Yes.
So, you guys go ahead. Manny, take it away.
Take it away.
Do we
Ladies
have
and
to hold the
gentlemen,
Manny
this is Mambo
side
number 5.
sideways?
Everyone get in a circle.
Hold hands around the Manny and start chanting.
Are you sure you
Nightmare,
want to
nightmare,
hold my
nightmare.
hand? You realize my hand is covered by a biological thieves' gloves. Are you sure you want to hold hands with that?
Always. Hold hands with anything. I'm holding hands with the Finn already, so.
You
I'm
are
not gonna
Here, hold on.
strange.
Let's see.
Helpful evil, I love it.
And so, it is with the casting of the spell teleport. The drill once again at what like because we agree that it has to be like at a specific angle in order for this teleport to work right, correct?
Yeah, we're drilling
Must be, like,
it
drilling
straight
kinda down.
downwards.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Or, at a wall. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm having
Oh.
mic trouble.
we can hear you now.
We can hear you now,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know. Discord's been kind of wonky lately about that, but
Mhm.
like, if there's a wall or a cliff wall, it looks like on the screen share, we can just kind of drive it at that wall, and I'll put the hole right there. And we can do that cute little Family Guy train thing where it goes in and out, in and out, you know?
Oh my god. There we go. Actually. Okay.
We'll have a travel montage.
So, with a simple backing up of the drill and the teleport put up on the wall ahead, bit by bit, the drill goes through, providing just the tip at first, and then just going straight through, and going at full speed. You guys, with the teleport successfully cast, the drill is still maintaining momentum as it is now in the underground area of the city.
Awesome.
Wait,
You
what?
might want to slow down.
Nice, we teleported.
Put the brakes.
All the
Oh
people
my
within the
God.
area quickly jump out of the way of the drill that comes teleporting in.
I like to think the portal was just like, huh, what's that weird pointy thing sticking out? And then you just hear, boom!
It's a-
That's funny.
No. It like have you guys ever watched Back to the Future?
Yeah.
It just sparked like no, like the Terminator where like it's like an orb of like electricity and then it's just like an outline.
Right.
There.
So, with the drill here, with the drill now here, you hear a what the fuck?
You thought we died, didn't you?
As the guild leader for the Mastermind Collective here in the city comes over. Why? Why'd you guys
Jimmy,
just drop out of nowhere? You could have killed someone.
Oh,
And you
we did.
weren't?
But did we?
Is
You
anyone
weren't.
dead? Is the question.
Anyone check out? I'm okay. Might have got something lodged in me, but that's a separate issue from the drill.
I mean, is anybody really truly alive?
There was only one casualty, but that happened before the drill.
There were no casualties. My leg. Okay, there's one casualty.
One half casualty.
Oh no, I was talking about Steve.
And so,
Oh, wait, you wouldn't have known about him unless we told
I mean,
you.
I'm pretty sure I was aware of all of you, but I'm just here because he's dead.
That's
I
morbid.
know surface knowledge of you guys, I think, is what was established.
You were in the papers and stuff, so we're famous.
And
And so-
also, I need
Page.
the information to do my job.
the guild leader just whatever. Here, did you guys get what you need to get done? Are you able to save the world now?
Yes,
Almost.
Just a
only
few
one
more
life
things.
lost.
Anyway, do you know any shops that sell ruby dust?
Shops. Boy, we have an entire stock of ruby dust.
Hog, give me them.
How
Get-
much
Would that-
would you like?
He kind of just looks at you astonished.
How would you guys happen to have diamonds there too?
Yeah, we like one of the biggest things here is that we have plenty of jewelers and enchanters here, dudes.
Nice.
We would like to purchase some of your rubies and diamonds.
That's more than fine. It should be right over. Huh. It's a little weird. He seems to be like turning around, like he doesn't know his own, like he doesn't know his own workshop space. The hell?
What seems to be the issue?
Take a look around. And it's not just you guys, but plenty of the workers are noticing that it's almost like everything has been reversed. Things that were stored on the right side of the warehouse are now stored on the left side.
Oh, it's like mirrored.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Real quick, Zeno, just for out of curiosity, would something like detect magic work on something like wild, chaotic stuff? Like
I'll allow it.
Wait, you're gonna
I'm
use
going-
detect magic? Because I also have detect magic.
That's fine.
Do you have it as a spell or a ritual?
Both.
I have it as a ritual, so I guess we're gonna take a long rest soon. But whichever you want.
I could spend a first level spell for it.
Sure.
Okay.
You cast Detect Magic, and I need you to roll me a D100, Pheesh.
Of what?
A D100.
D100.
At 98.
Alright.
Wow.
You are surrounded by faint, ethereal music for the next minute while your Detect Magic is going off.
Oh no. Oh no. I think I
It's
know.
the if any of you remember that one song. It's like Starlight or something like that.
Jokes on you, I like that song.
Yeah. So
Oh.
this music kind of dawns on you. Yes, Pheesh, you are the only person who hears that song in the background. You seem to be grooving to it a little bit, but no one else hears what you're hearing.
Confusion. Are you
It,
alright?
it might look kind of silly, but just like you see me doing like a very like small rip roll.
Hell yes. And so,
Uh,
you detect magic all around you.
you
While
should know
yes,
it's
there
fine.
is magic that comes from the machinery, the spellcasters, the magic items abundant. It's like everywhere you look. It's pretty disorienting when you use detect magic, because I basically imagine your eyes are looking like that of a translucent kaleidoscope. So you're seeing the environment, but like it's constantly shifting colors.
Interesting.
Huh. Guys, things might get a bit too fucky for my taste.
It looks like we need to hurry. Someone's wild magic seems to be getting stronger.
Naulei, you
Yes?
are a wild mage, yes?
Yes.
When you cast spells, it goes wild. Yes.
Yes.
Could it affect other people?
Always. It can affect everybody.
No. Specifying. What if wild magic is so permeating from the goblin that it affects normal casters?
Mm,
To define wild magic is foolish.
yeah.
It could. That's what makes it wild.
Wild magic is just weird, and that's kind of the best answer you can get.
Can I?
There's no way to determine what wild magic will affect or not affect.
What was that?
I
Name?
have, go
I
ahead.
think you guys are asking your wild magic people to cast wild magic see and test the theory, right?
I'm basically what NK9 is asking is it possible that basically Grok is a very high beacon of wild magic, right? So what I'm asking is, what if his influences is getting stronger? Ergo, it's causing people who normally wouldn't go wild to go wild.
Well, you'd ask. a normal
Everything's
person.
possible.
Can I cast prestidigitation?
Yes, you can.
That's a cantrip, though.
Go for
Do
it.
a spell.
How do you wish to use prestidigitation?
You see this cute little balls of light that look like little poofs of soot fly up, and little eyeballs.
Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Oh god, so it even affects cantrips?
Yeah, cantrips are a spell.
Sorry, normally it says only first level and
First
higher.
level or
so I'm
higher.
just-
Nice.
Nice.
Everyone
Is he
within
gonna-
30 feet of you, including yourself, becomes invisible.
Nice.
Whoa, nice.
Can we
I
see each other
dislike
though?
this.
Is the
greatly.
barrel invisible?
Yes.
For how long?
Wait, was the foreman within 30 feet of us?
I would
Yes.
assume so.
Pretty much this entire building is invisible.
He's just looking around like, what the yeah.
We have some theories on what's wrong.
What?
Excuse me. I
Explain
assume
why my shit isn't working.
Oh.
I'd recommend refraining from casting spells for the time being.
Who should be refraining from this?
Everyone.
Everyone, absolutely everyone.
We might want to head to the surface.
Yeah.
Before
I think
wait,
allow me to remind you guys, you're in a country where everyone can use magic, and most people use it in their day-to-day lives.
Oh yeah. They might have noticed something weird
we
going
might
on.
want to put up a public
Guys,
service
guys.
announcement.
Let's-
listen. We need to
Let's
go
move
see
up
the
top.
mayor.
Let's move up top.
I guess we're not getting that ruby dust.
At the moment, using magic potentially could kill people more than us flipping in out of nowhere in a drill. Just,
I think it was because we were far enough away when we did it.
Don't.
No, we just entered.
So,
And
the guildmaster taking you guys to the surface through the elevator, taking you higher and higher and higher. As you guys get closer to the surface, you hear screams, you hear animal cries from all over, you hear explosions from all around, and getting louder and louder as you guys get closer to the surface.
Do we see multiple colored people running around too?
It is when you guys finally arrive at the surface. You see the entirety of the city has been twisted and malformed. Not by illusion magic, but by the raw wild magic that has been running rampant.
Interesting.
There are multiple number of sheep running about. More potted plants than you recall seeing, and plenty of what looks like debris cast from fireballs throughout the city.
Excellent.
Yeah, this can't be good.
is there a non-magical means of getting a message out, Foreman?
Yeah.
Ah!
I'll send for a pigeon.
Yeah, just as a little, it might not do much, but MK9 is gonna step out the elevator and imagine the most monotone yelling you can ever imagine.
All right.
And it's just like, imagine like a public service announcement, and it's just like, please refrain from casting magic for the time being. It will go wild no matter what.
And so, you see this, and maybe a handful of people in your vicinity see you and are advising from it, but there is still so much of the city that is just going crazy. And looking around, it looks like even parts of the environment are starting to change. What I can only describe as, you see like debris that is floating in the air, constantly shifting into different states of matter, from rock into glass, from glass melting into water, from water combusting into a magnificent flame, back into a snowy chrysalis, over and over in this strange type of like chaotic rampant of just pure elements.
Displease, this isn't correct.
Any of you guys, you can all roll an Arcana check.
I'm pretty comfortable with this.
Arcana goes. That's a 4.
I got a 28.
Go Nick Neck.
Actually, you know what, for fun, since I have it, I'm gonna use my knowledge from a past life and add a d6 if that's alright.
31.
So I'm seeing the three who have definitely passed. Bard
And I'm
Manny.
adding a d6 to it.
Yep.
Make
Very
that
nice.
29.
Bard Manny, Mighty Pheesh, and MK9. This is even more than just wild magic. The man's done it. The man has begun the process of fusing the plane of limbo with the material plane.
Oh yeah.
What's limbo?
Limbo.
Isn't that where you
It-
go you die?
Oh,
Not
limbo is
necessarily.
like- it's an in-between life and death.
Well, okay, so yes and no. There is a different plane of existence for what you all are describing as the limbo that we know. But in Dungeons and Dragons, limbo is a plane of existence where where states of matter are just running rampant. It is a place of true and utter chaos. Allow me to go ahead and pull up the proper description of it.
I just had a horrible thought, and I'm not going to say it because I don't want to invoke it.
It's okay. You don't have to worry.
Nevertheless,
No!
so we need ruby dusk, and we can fix this kind of not really quickly, but give it a week. We should be able to handle it.
So yes, here we go. Allow me to explain once again. Limbo is a plane of pure chaos, a rolling soup of impermanent matter and energy. Stone melts into water that freezes into metal that turns it into diamond that burns up into smoke that becomes snow and on in an endless, unpredictable process of change. Fragments of more ordinary landscape, bits of forest, meadow, ruined castles, even burbling streams, drift through the disorder. The whole plane is a nightmarish riot. Limbo has no gravity, so creatures visiting the plane float in place. A creature can move up to their walking speed in any direction by merely thinking of the desired destination of direction of travel. Limbo is in most circumstances, for most people, it is uncontrollable raw chaos. It is madness.
Foreman, inquiry. Where would one go to learn about a location known as the Pyramid of Time?
The what?
It'll be useful in fixing this issue.
Listen,
Where would I go to seek knowledge?
Listen, I don't know about you, but I need to go check on this. If what is happening is going around, it's probably getting to the places down below.
Alright, that is understandable.
Ruby,
Here, you guys need ruby dust?
yes.
No, throw it in their face.
Here, we got some of that. He reaches into his bag of holding and hands you guys some bags of ruby dust. That even just from the very grabbing of the bags, ruby dust shouldn't weigh that much. But then all of a sudden, we'll give it to Pheesh. The ruby dust all of a sudden weighs tremendous, and it drops to the ground, creating a thud into the earth. And then the bag's contents slosh around.
I don't think that's dust no
not-
more.
That shouldn't be ruby dust. I don't think that's ruby dust.
All you know is now it was.
Yeah,
How heavy
you're
is it?
right, but
Yeah.
I get what you're trying to say. What?
Excuse me, Pheesh. You've
What?
been to this town before. Where might I go to inquire about locations and knowledge? Specifically magical.
Remember, and K9, you were given the exact coordinates in your mind as well.
Oh, so I have the exact coordinates. I don't need to bother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You literally.
Yes,
I was
you
making-
know
I-
you
I
know
was- I
exactly
wasn't sure about that.
you know exactly where it is. It's just a matter of you guys have never been there.
I don't suppose planeswalking or plane walking is also off the table.
I don't think it is. We've done it with less, haven't
No,
we?
it's just I want to get the simulacra out of the way, but this seems a little too chaotic for me, and I don't want to play with my luck, even if that's like my thing.
Well, I really want powdered diamond, personally, so I'm gonna pick that up before we leave.
So
We could.
I'll let you know
Wait.
now. Each of you guys technically was given a bag of ruby dust, but depending on what I'm gonna have you roll, that is what the bag's contents will become when you leave.
I was
Okay.
just gonna say we could just teleport to another town that's farther away that might not be affected yet.
You could.
Wait, hold on. So is it currently ruby dust, or is it transformed into something else?
You open the bag to see its contents.
Sure.
You open it and are greeted by fire that shoots out of the bag, only to then crystallize and shatter into glass.
Huh.
Yeah, this isn't ruby dust.
Keep it sealed. We need to get out of the radius, I believe.
Just tie it back up, shut, as hard as I can.
Yep.
Excuse me, Manny. Do you know any faraway towns from here that your teleportation will allow?
Oh, I know many places. You want
Preferably one.
non-magical area?
Preferably one near. How far are you able to teleport?
Isn't there a
There
town
is.
called Bofa near here? Or something like that? I forgot what
No,
it was literally one of those jokes. I forgot what it was
I
called
think
though.
it is Wolful. It's called
Bullful? Yeah,
Yeah.
Bullful.
What's Bofa?
So, so what is the range of your teleportation then?
The mechanic behind that is if I know this place, there's like a percentage chance for failure if I don't know it very well. I also only have 2 more uses of teleport if I upcast it from 7th level. So
What's the farthest location you are aware of from here?
I'll let you know now. For any Mannies who play, you guys have your guys' knowledge is anywhere you know from any of our games played previously.
okay, I do know because of the previous campaign where some low magic area is. Is that island available to teleport to?
You may.
Okay,
Could you please do that for us?
of course. You know, a dear friend from the Smokesteel Corporation told us of this great place that they're really doing some great improvements on.
Real quick,
yeah.
Oh, sorry, you're still going. I apologize.
I can't cast.
Real quick, are there... What's the most open area in line of sight? Because I don't think we should cast teleportation near people, considering what the effects have been thus far. It would be best to minimize the danger.
It would be over near the docks.
We
People
should teleport at the docks, I believe. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's exactly it. So, do you all agree that you should be teleporting over near the docks?
Makes sense.
I wonder
Alright,
if
so-
this is gonna work well.
See, that's why I suggested we teleport at the... So basically we get to the docks, and then we teleport away, so that way, if there's any effects that are left behind, hopefully it'll be away from too many people,
Mhm.
and then if we have to deal with consequences on the other side, well, we can just, hopefully it won't be too bad.
Right. And so, you guys head on over to the dock. And can I please have Manny roll a d100?
Of course. And I want to establish that we are going to the already established safe zone on said island and not hopefully into the mouth of the, King of Feathers.
You got it.
What's the King of Feathers?
Nah, we're gonna go.
It is a magical teleporting Tyrannosaurus.
What?
Oh, they got dinosaurs in that one?
A pet?
I mess with that.
He is a very good boy. And also a very, very large boy.
Mhm.
He vomits bees. It's fucking cool.
That
This is kind of funny.
something-
So, the teleport does get cast successfully. However, though, because of what you rolled, a coil of 50 feet of hempen rope immediately appears and ties you up. So you guys look at your Manny, who's like tied up in a. I'll let the imagination fly for however the knots look.
I accidentally moaned.
Hey, yo.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm
It's-
sorry, that came out wrong.
You know-
Can somebody
you know
please assist
how-
me?
You know how, like, the old, like, guy with the top hat and twist and spinny mustache, like, ties someone up to, like, railroad tracks? That's the kind of tying up I'm thinking of.
Well,
I was thinking of that too until Skittles said something.
The evil Baron.
Anyways.
but here you guys all are. Immediately taken to a location that is now. This is more of that California heat that you were thinking of, Rose. You guys are inside of a location where there are a bunch of beautifully tattooed humanoid looking figures who stand around and are enjoying their lives. You can even see a more modern day building that looks like it had been previously established, and this building, kind of like looking like that of a how do I put it? A building of great importance, like a meeting hall of sorts. Though it definitely stands out in this village as being the only thing that is built to be modern rather than more traditional looking building, more traditional looking cube dirt wall buildings.
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice.
So
Yeah.
So wait, our presidents are just suddenly there. So do they have a reaction to us just manifesting?
They had established teleportation circles there.
Yes, that's
Yes,
correct.
but I mean like.
Well, there
do
would
we
be
use-
like, it's kind of like it's a cleared area, usually separate from like a main walkway where people will appear on a regular basis. That's generally kept
Alright.
clear.
Yeah.
Hey Zeno, quick question.
Yes.
Since we're on this far of a place, out of curiosity, how far is the desired location?
The
Of,
desired
here.
location.
Yes, like how far would-
Originally, you were probably like a few continents away. You feel like the location is actually below the isle.
Oh, no
this
way.
aisle?
Though, remember, the isle that you guys are on is a floating island over an ocean. And it is specifically the location you guys... Actually, every single one of you can roll me a history check to see if news has traveled about this location to you guys yet.
Gosh dang it, why are my rolls so low?
Oh, I didn't
rolled
even
it.
notice that.
I rolled a natural 112.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I'm gonna add a d6 to that.
Okay.
17.
D6. That's a 16 now.
Alright. So, Pheesh and K9. News has traveled about this floating isle that appeared in the waters, in the waters that are between the two parts of Umansha, a blue aligned territory known for its lack of magic setting, vast desert, and numbers of Yanti and lizard folk. But the isle itself is a separate entity. In fact, the news that has traveled to you guys lets you know that this isle had recently been established as a neutral ground for all the countries to have proper meetings at.
Interesting.
Real quick, Zeno, is there anyone official looking nearby that I can see? Or-
Yeah, there's like one. If we're talking about, oh, hold on, let me actually get the image.
Actually, I think I know a better way to ask this. That's more in character.
Mhm.
MK9, as soon as we're teleported in, he's gonna walk forward and just call out, "Is there any officials I can speak to at this time?"
One such individual approaches you, though you can tell that all of them are speaking a language that doesn't appear to be common. Do you know? Do any of you know Primordial?
I know Celestial, Common, and Goblin.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh
This.
wait, isn't comprehend language like an innate spell I do?
You can just quickly cast if you want.
Can I-
Sure.
Well,
I
it'll
know
take 10
Primordial.
minutes, but can I cast it too?
You'll join the conversation late.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
No wait,
This-
don't I have a thing that makes it
Here.
so that like it's just
Let me
I can just
do this.
cast it. I don't
I
need to use a
can-
spell slot.
I can telepathically link with you guys if you let me, and you can listen because I'll be your translator. You can just listen in through my eyes or ears.
Oh,
I'll listen in through your eyes. I prefer that instead of ears.
Yeah,
Thank you
listen
very
through
much.
my eyeballs. What do my Kalashtar eyeballs hear?
I would like to link up. If you have
Manny,
time.
the moment you look at me, all the eyes on my cloak all blink at once.
Aww. Is it sentient? I love sentient things.
No, they're just star-shaped eyes.
Oh, my
Well.
kids are living teachers.
And so,
Hold on.
this
I'll be right back. 1 second.
Okay. This individual speaking Primordial explains, "Who are you guys? Who are you all? We weren't
we're-
expecting any dignitaries from any of the other countries,
Real quick, Zeno.
aren't.
let alone
Oh.
one that's tied up like that."
I awkwardly flash my Manny badge from between like one of the rope coils. But like, yeah, Manny business.
Real
Hmm.
quick, since I'm assuming I'm linked to Skittles now, right?
Yep.
Skittles, you can understand Primordial?
I do indeed understand primordial.
So, would I be able to understand this now without comprehend?
Yes, you can also
Alright.
telepathically communicate with me too, if you wish.
Hmm.
Or actually,
Uh,
with anybody, it says. Cool.
Can
Yeah.
I want to ask real quick in common and ask, do you understand what I'm saying? I don't understand you.
The hell kind of language is he speaking? Oh shit. He's speaking just like that group that came here once. Listen,
Oh,
like
right.
he's like talking in common. Me no understand.
Not NK9 nods and then would like to telepathically say to the Manny and just request, could you inform him that we have an urgent message regarding a imminent threat?
Oh, of course, I'll do so, but I believe you have some party mates too who also speak primordial.
Yes.
I will let you
I'd
listen
like-
in though, but I don't want to
I'd
be
like
your
to-
mouthpiece, guys.
Yeah.
I am a neutral party.
Yeah. Naulei.
I'd like to blink a minute and then just ask the party, do any of you speak Primordial?
Naulei.
Yeah, Naulei does.
I speak primordial.
So
I
Naulei,
speak
what?
deep speech.
All right.
I
Naulei,
speak primordial.
what do you say?
Yeah.
What do you say to them?
Oh. Oh man.
Hmm.
What did you say, Steve?
Steve.
Just say
NK9
you said what
will-
he said.
No.
Okay. I can repeat if you'd like.
Yes,
Like-
please.
Yeah.
Okay. NK9 just says, please inform him that we have an imminent danger that we need to discuss regarding a wild magic. Regarding wild magic.
Don't want to look at the guy.
Hmm.
There's a wild magic user who is threatening the lives of magic users, and he is growing stronger. So we are trying to look for something that helps us defeat him. I say this in primordial. I'm just
Wild magic. The hell kind of crap is that? Wait. That wouldn't have anything to do with the shit that's going on outside the Isle, right?
exactly. Yes, it does
Shit's
have
happening
stuff to
here
do.
too.
A lot of stuff is
NK9
happening.
gives a firm nod.
With
That.
I can at least tell you all this. The scout, from what we've received from scouts, it looks like there's literally a blanket, almost like a layer surrounding your guys' entire world. It actually kind of looks more like an ocean to the Isle than it does a sky to you all down there.
Wait,
Yeah.
are we above or below the blanket?
Above.
I think we're.
You're like
we're
think of it like
above
this is like to the blanket. This Isle is at sea level.
Oh, so we're just like on the surface.
Yeah. Though.
and then everything else is below it.
Yeah. It's weird. It looks like just kind of like a bunch of colors are just swirling about all over the entire world.
You're telling me I saw it firsthand. Actually, wait a minute. Can I reach over to the bag of ruby dust and open it up?
Yes. Please roll a d20.
Oh god. I believe in you, Pheesh.
I forgot what my portents were.
Wait, but portents affect this, does he know?
No.
I only have 2 9s. A 16.
All right. It is currently ruby dust.
Oh wow!
Would anyone else like to check their bags?
Yeah, sure.
I want to look to the guy and be like, "Give us a second as we huddle and check our bags."
Everyone, roll a d20. This determines what's inside your bag. Also, ruby dust.
Oh, thank god.
Oh fuck!
Wait, he all gave us a bag?
He gave you guys all a bag, but because the contents were ever shifting, you don't know what's inside of it until you open it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so wait. Does the Banny also get a bag?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
He's back, man. He's back.
What's in
Oh.
the bag?
Nice.
In the bag, bitch.
Naulei, Journey.
Mhm.
You both feel a gust of wind shoot past your faces.
Nice.
Cool.
For Rose, it's actually quite a few diamonds in there.
Wow. Oh, at least somebody got diamonds.
a few diamonds.
And for Manny, you look inside the bag and see a bunch of broken glass.
Ah, yes, my snack.
If I may ask, how many diamonds is a few diamonds?
I'll give you 5 fistful-sized diamonds.
Okay.
Break 'em.
Can I
5
get an
fistful?
estimation on the cost of those?
The feminine urge to crunch. It's real.
Crunch the glass.
You eat?
I mean-
Do you eat glass like chips?
And
Yes.
diamond is all crunchy. Need the texture, please.
What the hell?
Could I know how much these diamonds cost? Because I need 500
You can give
gold
me
piece diamonds.
you can give me an investigation check. If you're proficient with jeweler's supplies, you can add proficiency to this.
What if we ask the guy if there's a jeweler around here?
Oh wait, no, that was intimidation, not investigation. My bad.
Oh, yeah, I'm intimidated. as
Huh?
fuck.
Intimidate the crap out of the diamonds.
Give me your money!
diamonds
You
are
imagine
diamonds.
maybe the diamonds are probably worth at least 300, probably. Yeah, without a proper investigation, you or like anyone around who's proficient with jeweler, you wouldn't have any idea the true value of these.
Wait, can I do an investigation?
You can, but remember this, everyone. If you are not proficient with jeweler supplies, it is just an intelligence check.
Yeah, I ain't got none of that.
Oh,
Oh,
I
so
have
wait.
flat proficiency with.
So you're saying that
With
it
if
just,
you do not have proficiency with jeweler's kit or jeweler supplies, then it is just your intelligence modifier.
Oh,
Oh well, my apologies.
Oh, it's okay.
That's -6 on that one. It's 4 then, not a 10.
You definitely don't know what it is.
They're diamonds.
Sparkly.
Excuse me, Ms. Naulei,
Yes?
could you confirm to him that yes, the issue at hand is regarding the, and can I just like passively just looks down and sees like the swirling prismatic, the issue below.
Turn to the guy. So the issue that we are dealing with does have to do with the blanket that you see, but it is growing stronger as we speak. So it's kind of like a timely manner that we need to fix it, or it'll grow to, cover this island per se.
I'm sorry. You were my brain shut off for a second there.
It's okay. My brain shuts off.
Right? It's always the fun part.
Yeah. No, telling this guy, the issue that we are trying to deal with has to do with the blanket that you see. But the guy who's stealing the blanket, he's growing stronger, so the blanket might grow in due time, which is why it is imperative that we figure out how to fix this issue.
Also, oh, sorry, if I
Here.
may add.
Yeah.
Could you inform him that if someone casts any level of spell within it, that it will go, as we said earlier, wild,
Yeah.
unpredictable.
Yeah. So, turn to the guy. It messes up your magic. So if you're under this blanket and you cast magic, it will turn it into wild magic, and you will not know the outcome. As well as like, I'm assuming it's also changing like what's it called? Like magic items and stuff. Since the bag was like different. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because what you recall is that blanket is both a mix of wild magic and the plane of limbo merging as one. So it is the plane of limbo is the reasoning for matter changing into different matter. The wild magic is what affects your spells.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So I'll just tell him that. Like, it is also a mix of the limbo, and the limbo changes your shit. The wild magic changes your magic.
He looks to you. Limbo? What's getting low got to do with this?
different kind of limbo.
Different kind of limbo. Like, limbo is where shit happens. Weird.
Matter changes into different
Matter
states of matter.
There you go. Matter changes into different states of matter. That's the limbo here that we're dealing with.
Well, we only have a few dignitaries from the lands below up here, and the only thing I know is that our people doesn't exactly use magic, so we probably wouldn't even be that affected by it.
I'd recommend getting the word out about the magic, though.
I'll go ahead and start gathering. I'll go ahead and start gathering people to let the other inhabitants of the isle know.
Another thing. Oh, go ahead, Pheesh. I've been talking a lot. Go ahead.
Sorry. No. Are you talking to him?
I was, but I've been talking a lot, so go ahead.
No. Okay. Are we like finished with the conversation?
Mine can hold off.
No, I'm just asking.
Here, just someone go.
All right.
Oh.
I clap both my hands together. So, Naulei, I need you to do me one massive favor. Can you find some kind of plane that's specifically known to precipitate in cold climates?
Cold climates precipitation.
It
Give me a
snows.
second. It snows in the plane. Let me go to my plane book.
Do you need the snow?
Yeah, Zeno said you only need the skin and dust.
Yeah, the ruby dust is the only thing that's actually required, plus the piece of yourself.
Oh yeah. Also,
Yeah.
we need to take a long rest soon.
Yeah, we do.
So I guess my only two additions was to ask Naulei to relay that we need somewhere to rest to prepare, and also a means to get down to the Pyramid of Time.
I think I know a good place we can rest.
Or I guess we could
Where
use
is that?
the
We
Maenidea
can go back
down.
to the tree that we once, when you guys first went to the carnival.
But
Oh,
wait,
the tree?
Yeah,
But it might be affected by the wild magic, though.
it's in a different plane.
In different
Hence
planes.
why I think
What?
it's not a bad. There's this tree we met a long time ago, and I fought a guy. I fought a monk there that was one of our older friends, and we.
Sorry, you're talking about the spore tree. I'm sorry.
No. There's this other tree that was
It was in
not
like the.
Naulei. What's
Wire.
Inoki's? There's a person we know who was named Inoki, and it was their master and mentor. We met them, or I met them, when we traveled back to there to go back to this plane. I'm thinking since we need to plane shift out of this plane, and then plane shift back into the plane to go to the Temple of Time, we might as well plane shift to the tree right now, take a long rest there, and then plane shift back out.
Into the temple, near the
Yeah.
temple.
And
Yeah.
Given that I have exact knowledge.
and of course, don't forget this: simulacrum takes 12 hours to cast.
Holy crap!
It
Wait,
is
hold on.
it is making a perfect duplicate who has all but one of your spell slots,
Simulacrum.
which means that would be 2 fishes, each with a 9th level spell slot.
But I spend in half of an entire day.
Yep. So it's up to you guys to determine whether or not that firepower is worth the 12 hours.
Could
Hey, isn't there a nice beach around here? You could use some relaxation.
Funny
I
enough,
was,
the location that Journey is referring to does actually have a beach.
I was going to suggest that maybe we plane shift and take a rest, and then immediately after our rest, we start the simulacrums, because the firepower will be good, and basically since Pheesh, you have the normal 8-hour long rest, right? I would actually I would actually be able to start mine 4 hours earlier than you.
Well, hold on. I do need to ask. Couldn't we just rest at the plane?
That's what
Yeah.
we're saying.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what's been said.
Oh, I was under the assumption that we were like going to go there, then come back and then rest, or then we do the simulacra like outside of the plane. I thought we could just
Nah,
like
nah.
rest and do the ritual there.
Wait, I have a question.
What's the question?
Oh, sorry. Wait, a little lost, a little confused, a little slow.
Okay.
Why are we
do you
plane
want-
shifting?
So remember this. Here, allow me to. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick catch up just so we can get a move forward, okay? Because there's been a lot of like holding stills, repeating the same thing. You guys are utilizing plane shift to get to a location that is away from the wild magic. There, once away from the wild magic, you can gain the benefits for full long rest, as well as any prep work you need to do for the fight can be accomplished there. And then, Naulei, if you recall how plane shift works, if you have an exact name, image of the location, and know where it is, plane shift will take you exactly to where you need to go.
Yeah.
So, by plane shifting to that place, you guys will have a safe zone away from Grok and his wild magic, only to then plane shift to the Temple of Time, where there the final piece can be received.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So, yes, I agree. Let's plane shift and then rest and heal up where he cannot find us, and then we go into bed.
Ms. Naulei, could you relay one more message for me?
Of course I can.
Thank you kindly. Now, I guess he's delegating this to Naulei, but he's looking at the man before him, and he's just gonna say, hopefully, with the aid of these folk and preparation, in the name of order and the god of time Tempsis, hopefully everything can be restored back to what it was.
The chief of this tribe kind of looking on, bunch of weirdos, and leaving.
I like the idea that Naulei didn't even fully convey everything.
I didn't say anything. I just...
Like, yeah, exactly. You're just like,
And so,
I found it funny.
with a plane shift cast, you guys show up right in front of your old tree ally. Oh, what in the bloody blight?
Hi.
Oh, you are a tree ant.
Well, welcome. It's been some time. Oh, look, a Maddie.
Howdy.
And so,
I
it
like
is.
your beard.
Thank you very much. Here, you all look like you've been through some. Take some time to rest.
Thank you.
And it is with that long rest we are taking our intermission, everyone. Chat. We'll be back in about half an hour when I have my kiddo put to bed. We will see you all soon.
Good night, kiddo.
Thank you.
Good night, small humanoid.
That implies the kid watches this.
I know,
kiddo.
it's funny. I am anxious and nervous. How do y'all feel?
I feel like I gotta go potty. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Feel parched. I need water.
I didn't even smash those diamonds that Rose got.
Just give them the
I'm
people's
going
out.
to make friend.
I'm gonna make a servant. We have two different thought processes. God.
By the way, have
Can't
any
believe
of you guys?
Go ahead. I was done. That was all.
Have any of you guys played Yakuza 0 at all?
Yes.
Listen, okay, I need to vent about this because this has been on my mind all day because I've been okay, so you know how like in Majima's like story he has to do like the cabaret club stuff,
Yes.
and you do like other side stories that you get new members of the cabaret.
Yes.
There's one in the disco that I spent all day trying to grind out because I suck at rhythm games and I hate the disco minigame.
Oh. Yes.
I did all 3 battles, and on the 3rd battle, I was trying my hardest to beat her, and I couldn't because she just kept on getting more points than I did, no matter how hard I tried. And then I looked it up. Some people are saying play the game on a higher difficulty. Okay, I played it on a higher difficulty. I was trying my hardest so much, I beat the high score to all the difficulties and still couldn't beat her. And then when I did, I was just really lucky and really close.
Oh wow.
Listen, for all the character points I could get from that, I do not want to play the disco minigame. I just don't. And because it forced me to literally like get the high score on all difficulties just for the chance that I make enough points to outweigh her, that's dumb and I don't like it, but I did it and now I have like all of the gold hostesses and then all that's left is to finish the rest to get Mad Dog style.
Hey, My brain is dying. Yes. While we're in intermission, so I think it's safe to say that we're getting close to the end here, right?
Yes.
So I was wondering, when you guys have the time, I would like a small list of key items that your characters hold, like any particular magic items they use a lot, either a description, what they're called so I can look it up, or an image, because I plan on trying to draw something for when the campaign ends.
I have
Definitely
a
forced
very-
you.
I have a very specific item you kind of have to take a liberty on.
Cube of
Wait.
Force.
What was the question?
Okay, so
Items that we use.
I'll
Items that
go
we
down
use.
the list. So, Akin, what are some key items that I should draw Journey holding?
Journey specifically, probably a shield, hand axe, or cube of force. Or force cube or whatever. One of those two.
So let me mark that under Journey. And then, oh wait, no, Asclepius went to get a drink, so I'll come back to them. Dean, what items and/or equipment does your guy wear and use specifically to him?
First off, the row of eyes. Just like, have you ever watched Adventure Time?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like those star cloaks.
Yeah, but it's like when Finn has like, not the final stage, but when he has like all the stars on him.
So it's like a cloak covered in stars that also are eyes.
Yeah, the eyes are essentially, well, all the stars are supposed to be eyes, but like I don't know how they would blink, so just pretend that they're all just normal stars. I just say
I'd
they
imagine-
blink because it would be funny.
I'd imagine they just like look like normal stars when the eyes are closed, but then they open up and then blink.
No, they're all looking. That's why they're all
Oh.
there showing. Like the whole point of a robe of eyes is that the robe is covered in eyes.
Maybe it's just like, you know how stars are supposed to be glowing and golden? So maybe it blinking is it just temporary, like, stop being so glowy and vibrant, and then returning to normal?
I was thinking more like a snake blink, where it's not like their actual eyelid, it's like something else that moisturizes their eye.
Third eyelid. And then, now we're on to you, Naulei. What key items does, oh, yes, you? Oh, yeah, your
almost
focus
forgot.
is a spoon.
Yeah, my wand is a spoon. If you can add it, add the bead of destruction too.
Beads of destruction.
No, it's just a single bead. Basically, it just orbits around me.
Oh, okay then.
Oh,
If
and
there's anything-
maybe like you can. I have like a Nerf tattoo. You can put it if you want, but like have a
What
little
would that
like,
look
finger
like?
gun thing. There's an app description for the Nerf tattoo. I'll look it up, but you can move on. I'll send it to you in a bit.
For Pheesh's character, just make sure to add some bitches around him. You know what I'm saying? It's like some bitches on his muscles.
Alright, Naulei, you're next.
So what you have to put in my hand is very precise. It's a rat with a New York fitted cap and Timberlands and 3 snails. 1 blue, 1 black, and 1 green.
Hold on, can you do one item at a time, please?
Yes.
Hey,
So,
the rat
with
the
a
rat got
New York
butters on.
cap
It
and
do got butters.
timber.
It got butters in the Yankee brim.
It has timber what?
It has Timberlands, butters, yellow boots.
I don't know what butters are.
It's another word for Timberland boots.
It's Timberland boots.
Hey, you got butters.
You got butters. You got butters.
Please keep in mind I'm very stupid.
Butters,
okay.
yadas,
Butters.
Tims.
You got the yadas.
Not the yadas.
Yadas. I don't know if you've ever seen my rat. My rat. Oh,
Isn't it your image?
yeah. Yes, it is my image still on
The snails.
And then there's 3 snails. You don't have to go into detail, but one is green, like dark green. One is a sky blue, and one is black.
Sky blue specifically, thank you.
Yes.
I wonder what my next character is gonna be.
I have several candidates.
What does everyone want to do? Anyone have any
Uh,
ideas?
Characters?
Yeah.
Honestly, I have plenty.
Or not even characters, but like, let's say, like, role.
I really
Yeah.
want to try a. So NK9 is already a bit of an experiment with a more. I don't really know how to describe it. It's more of a control build and such. Personally, I really want to play the kind of character that has their own higher up that they answer to alongside the party.
Okay. I think
I have a couple ideas, but I won't know which one I want to go with until I actually play with it. The problem is that I have so many, I have like a small handful of characters I just don't use because they were in previous campaigns, and they weren't that long, so they're just sitting to collect dust for a while.
Makes sense.
Any other items I should picture? So I got the snails written down. Anything else, Naulei?
I use a staff of power if you want to get all technically.
Any specific custom look you want to it?
Nah.
Or should I just look at staff of power?
Yeah, I mean you can do whatever you want on that. Oh, I do have the emerald that I use, the amulet of planes. It's like a necklace. That's what we use to plane shift. And
Alright.
that's it.
Wait a minute, Hey, if you want, I can also picture you each with the items Steve gave you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I also have the gauntlets of ogre power.
I believe I gave those to you, Naulei?
Yes, those are on my hands. And those look sick.
And I gave you, Pheesh, the Pearl of Power. And Rodney, I believe I gave you the poison, or did I also give that to Pheesh?
You not
Give
give me
that to
anything.
Pheesh. Give that to Pheesh. I'm gonna get water.
I could have sworn I gave it to you, Roger, but oh well.
No, you did give it to Fish, or you gave it to Naulei again, because you gave someone two things.
You gave me a pearl.
Oh, then I guess the venom went to Naulei? Which is
Yeah, I think so.
weird. I could have sworn I gave it to you because you have weapons that can actually use it.
I don't think at the time I was like really about that.
Fair enough. Well then, and that is so. Anything last minute any of you want to add, or?
Give me rain boots. Well, if you
Rain
ever.
boots?
Sure. No, okay, because, like, here's the thing. Whenever I, like, the first, like, concept idea I had for, like, Pheesh, it'd be like, he has a purple robe, but when he lifts him up, he has, like, little rain boots.
What color?
Yellow.
And then, real quick, since I...
Because in my mind, I would have thought that, like, Pheesh had been shorter, but, like, the concept art makes him, like, a bit more lengthy. But I'm fine with this size. If you don't have to, the robe will probably cover up his feet. It's just I hate the idea of like being a fishman, but also like aside from my hands, I just walk around barefoot. That's not something I like.
Alright, and then quick question. So how tall is everyone?
I am
The
5.
character.
Oh, my character. Oh, I think Rose is 5.
Alright,
Is it in
Rose,
real life?
5'7".
My bad, 5'8".
Naulei, 5'8". Naulei, how tall is Naulei?
I'm 5'4".
4.
I was about to start.
How tall is Journey, Austin?
Like 6 something.
Alright, I'll go with like a nice 6'2". Then Pheesh, how tall is Pheesh?
Like 5 foot something.
Alright, I'll put you at... Will you bear if I made you the same height as Naulei?
How tall is Mel?
5'4".
Sure.
Alright, and then Rose, you came at the perfect time. So, could you, when you have the chance, can you resend me the image you have in place for, well, Rose?
What do you mean my image again? By the way?
Yours, I believe, is already in my DMs,
Yeah, I
Jasmine.
sent you my image.
And then I already saved Pheesh's. And then I already have a vague idea of what Journey looks like, but I might need a repeat in a second. But Rose, when you get the chance, send me Rose's image, and then what key magical items do you want me to depict with Rose? Because like, I know you have the fire sword or something.
Yeah, it's some sword.
What's it called specifically?
It is Sun Sword.
A sun sword. Any specific design, or should I just look up sun sword and pick something cool?
I actually do have something. Let me go ahead and see if I can't get you.
And then, are there any other magic items you want depicted?
Not magic items, but particularly a silver choker.
Silver choker.
Yes.
And
I'll
you
get
have an image of Rosie, you said? And you're looking for
Yes.
the image of the sun sword.
Yes. Okay, who am I sending it to? My brain went dry.
Pepsi Man.
Soda.
That's so
Me,
gosh,
soda.
that message.
And then, while that's happening, could you re-describe me the appearance of Journey as much as you can? Because I know you don't. Not that you don't think about it, but you're not too firm on details.
Journey looks exactly the same as Rodney, except it has white hair on the sides. And if you want, there is, when he has mage armor, he wears the same type of armor as Roger.
I don't know what Rogers looks like.
It's like where's that
Thought he
picture?
wore nothing but a loincloth.
That's what
Rod.
Rodney wore.
Oh,
Except-
I never knew what Roger ever wore.
Perfect.
Roger-
It was like descriptive of him.
Oh, exactly what the picture had.
Yeah,
Oh, I
changed the
had-
picture.
Yeah, I've never changed that picture. So, like...
Could you send me that picture when you have the chance?
Yeah, let me see.
And then, what color is the rest of his hair?
Black. Probably say black.
Hair, eye color?
Brown.
Skin tone?
A man who's been out in the sun for a good long time.
Tan?
Yeah.
Thank you, Asclepius, for that image. Perfect. Sun sword. And then, real quick. So I already have the basic sketch of Rodney that I did a while ago. That's perfect. And then, what I need. What else?
Do I need to get you a better picture of Rose or not?
Nah, that image is fine. I just didn't remember if you had sent it to me before.
Mhm.
And then let me just go into the DMs of Naulei so I can grab Naulei. Then bear in mind, this might not even be done before the campaign ends, but I will by goddamn at some point finish this. Alright, then. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick snippet of what I have written down so far, and then you can tell me whether you want anything added, changed, or yeah. So this is what I have so far. I put it in-game chat.
Maybe it was an image I gave to Zeno a long time ago. Trying to find.
Journey. Pheesh.
Oh, I already have an idea of what I'm gonna do for your drawing, Pheesh. Would you like to hear?
Sure.
So, you know how you have the Pearl of Power and the Bead of Destruction?
Yeah.
I was thinking of, like, you know how sometimes magicians will hold marbles between their fingers? I was thinking of that with the Pearl of Power and the Bead of Annihilation, Destruction.
You do with the 4 holding up though?
My grandfather's deck doesn't have any pathetic cards, kind of.
Thank you, Akin. I can't speak because I'm thinking of like 100 things at once. Alright, perfect. And then, you know what? Let's see whichever Manny we get at the end of the campaign. I'll draw them too. Journey. Yes, that's the name. Do you want the beard, or do you want me to stick with the Giga Chat book purely? Actually, quick question: do you want the piercing? So, Akin, do you want to keep the ear piercings of that image?
Maybe he's busy.
That's fine. Oh yeah, I don't remember if I sent this or not, but y'all want to see the sketch I made for Rodney?
Yes.
It's in D&D Images now.
Um,
If it'll load quicker.
Oh, we love slow computers.
Oh wow, you got a 6-pack.
All I had was he's a Giga Chad.
He's
And
hot.
that's why I ran it. I mean, yes he is.
Super hot.
Shit.
Got some muscular thighs. You can crush my head in that.
Oh, I've made buffer men before.
Oh my god.
Here,
Like
would you
you
like
made-
to take a tour while we're waiting? Hold on, give me a sec while I pull up the collection.
The collection of
Alright,
mouth-watering men.
What can I say? I like me buff men. And you technically count, even though you're a bit more monstrous than man. Let's see, well, who else do I have? What other yoked man do I have? You'll do.
I'm an adult virgin.
I also have buff women.
Hot.
Well, let's see, there's you. Then I've drawn buff people more times than I remember. Huh. That's interesting. I don't remember this many. I think I've gathered them all, or the rest of them are all too buried. Let me do a quick check. Yes. Alright, are you ready for the buff men and women tour?
Mm-hmm.
Here's Human Iron Runner, also known as Dararandes. He's a draconic bloodline sorcerer, plus monk. He was away of the
Cool. What's on his
Ascendant
chest?
Dragon. That's an aberrant dragon mark.
Oh, that's a mark on his chest?
Yes, it's a wait. No, it's not an aberrant mark. He literally has that dragon mark. It's not aberrant. But hold on, if I pull up the sheet real quick, I can tell you what kind it was.
He has like a titty cutout.
Yes. Fun fact: his outfit was inspired by Dio Brando,
Dear Brando.
and
Wait,
he is a
okay,
monk.
Which
Yeah.
Dio Brando? Like,
Which one do you think?
There's literally Dio Brando, Dio, Diego.
Okay, capital D-I-O.
Okay,
The
okay,
one
that's
with
Dio. Yeah, that's part 3 Dio.
Yes. The
Oh,
one where he
gosh.
lost the coat.
Yeah, part 3 Dio like shows up in part 6 for a moment and he's all twinkified. So that's like
Also,
Someone's
very
twinkified?
it's because Araki changed his art style during that appearance.
also, Naulei. He is a Whale Ascendant Dragon Monk and a Golden Dragon Blood Sorcerer.
Oh, cool. Oh, shit, that's cool.
And then, he's more of a monster man than a man, but here's Horrid. And his
Oh, gosh, that's terrifying. Oh my god.
You want to know the best part?
Oh, no.
He's harmless. He's literally too
Oh.
friendly.
He's too friendly to hurt somebody?
Well, unless you're hurting him or someone else.
I love how they all have
Here.
titty cracks.
Hey, I like to show off. This is another identity of a changeling character.
It's a story of a girl.
So this
It
is
is a story of a girl living in John World.
here is Morbin Webley.
The more
He was named before the movie.
Hey, I'm sorry to sidetrack you on that, but like, there's a version of that song that I really think is hilarious, where it's literally just that line being repeated, as like a bunch of other songs start like playing that, or like start playing like other songs, like but only.
What line?
So, if you guys are confident in your PCs and your antivirus, there's a wonderful website that you can go to. I'm not gonna say it out loud because I don't want Xeno to get like bullied by Twitch for going to particular websites, but I put it in D&D General. You type you put that into your browser, and some really funny things happen.
I'm not going to do that.
Are you messing with me?
Nope, I did it on my laptop, and very awesome things happened to my laptop.
Oh, this is a my computer. I'm not going to do that.
You know what?
Sounds like you're messing with me.
Buff woman.
Hold on a second. Oh, she's got butt titties. She has one arm? Oh.
Yes. Actually, hold on real quick. I can show you the design with her apparatus. Hold on, let me find it. It's here somewhere. No, it's not there. It's in this folder. I have a lot of folders. There. She has a mechanical arm in that
Oh,
folder.
that's cool. I like her armor. Very nice colors.
Thank you. And then, here is the villainous Pinflare with his outfit on.
Oh, you don't have to. You don't want to hug him.
Here's him without it.
Oh. Oh, what's wrong with his body?
So he's technically, technology is the only reason he was brought back from the dead.
Oh.
He's her guy without the shotgun links.
Yeah, he's her gun without the chocolate. That's the game. I was gonna say that first, actually. But...
And then, here's Roy.
Oh, that's hot. I love the crop top. That is actually super good.
Thank you. It took forever. You do not understand how long it takes to make good muscles. Like, my god.
Yeah, that looks hard. Like, I can't draw for shit, so
Oh yeah,
I can't even...
here's my buff lumberjack dwarf from Bread's one shot.
Oh, I like him. He looks
And
like
City window.
You got city window. Nice.
Oh, hey, here's something. This was my first ever commission. A black and white flat with Seraphim Mimic.
Oh, that looks cool. That looks really cool. It's very detailed.
Yes. And wait, does this technically count as buff, even though it's a Warforged?
Are those French fries?
No, those are mushrooms. These are all mushrooms.
That's nice.
These are Warforged circle of spores.
Oh, but that's actually cool. I see. Yeah, I see the spores on top. The layering spores is really cool.
And
wow. He just keeps
fun
popping
fact.
up.
Fun fact, that's not his original form. Hold on, let me go back to my D&D folder. So, first, he got turned into a female Naulei. Then, he got turned into this. And then, originally, he looked like this. He went from this, to this, to this.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of, wow!
He went through a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of, character change.
He's not doing good mentally. Oh, let's see, what other D&D characters? Oh, here's my first character that I made when I got back into D&D.
Is that two heads?
No, that's his head from the side, because the way
Oh, a side profile.
He flips open the hatch that is this thing, and then a rough approximation of a mouth is there.
Oh, that's cool. Wow, he keeps popping up.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to post tabs. Let's see, who else do I have? Oh, here's the changeling that turns into the... So this is the base form, a Circle of the Moon druid named Raha Batter.
I like the outfit.
And, they can be a woman or a man. So here's the female form. Roman Allegata, a human doctor. And then, a half-orc, which you saw earlier, a half-orc bard named Morbid.
Oh,
Manhole.
yeah. Oh, that's cool. I like that outfit. That one looks nice.
You bring the corsets, we'll bring the cinches. No one wants a face over 9 inches.
So what the makeup contains lead poison. At least your
Complexion will bring all the poison.
Oh my god, have you seen 6?
Yes.
Oh my god, have you seen how play in the play?
I've only listened to the music.
No, yes, me too. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I've only listened to the soundtrack. I get a little upset because the Americanized version of it on big screen has American accents, so it sounds a little weird compared to like the voices that you hear in the playlist, because that's all made in London. So I'm like a little hesitant to see it in like the actual Broadway, but you know, I love the soundtrack. It's so good.
Also, Naulei, this Warforged right here. This is so his story's a bit weird, but this is a person important to his backstory because.
Oh yeah, we talked about this one.
Yeah, I forgot
We
about
talked about
that.
it a while ago. Yeah. Those are cool. I really like those two.
Here's my owl and draconic bloodline of the red dragon.
That was cool. There's a lot of attention to detail.
He died like
2
sessions after he was introduced.
Oh, that sucks.
And then here's Candle King, the 7-foot-tall candle undead.
What is Morbius?
What? Oh, it downloads Morbius movie, I think.
What is that? It's a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie.
I think you're lying to me.
I am not lying to you. Have you never heard of Morbius?
What is Morbius?
He's getting ready to morb.
Yeah, what's Morb?
It's morbing time? You don't know it's morbing time?
I know morphing time from not Teen Titans, from Power Rangers.
It's morbing time.
Best part of the movie was when Jared Leto says it's Morbin time, and then it's all over him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what do you guys say? Sometimes I really am not. Jared Leto Morbius?
It's a Marvel movie that came out.
It's Morbin? Oh, he literally said it's Morbin time?
No, he doesn't, but that's the joke.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Ken? Everyone watched it. Even you
that's
watched
true.
it.
That's true, you're right. That was exactly what happened.
We all watched it.
Yeah, you were there and you were
I
there.
was there.
Everyone was at the premiere.
Oh, guys, are we talking about the hit sensation Morbin time?
Oh, yeah!
Watching Punk.
Were you at the theaters when it came out and premiered? Or when
Yeah.
it premiered?
The summer box office hit.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember watching it exactly twice.
Me too.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Real quick, Naulei.
Y'all stress me out. Yes?
Here's some more out of the usual stuff I've made.
That's like abstract. Oh, I like it. I can see the skull.
And then this
Wow.
It says
Oh,
I was
I like
perfectly
that one.
a beast.
one. And then this one.
That was
And this one.
Oh, that one's cool.
And I am assuming we're starting up, so I will end it there.
So
What's your Morbius
yes,
name?
we are.
Oh, wow.
So yes, we are back, and we come back as you all just successfully taking your long rest. You wake up here in the grove. There is a lovely, once again, beachside front in this Feywild area, where you can see the treant's home, the wonderful emerald sand beaches, and you realize that Pheesh does need to spend 12 hours casting simulacrum, so this gives you guys time to either
actually-
prep or even spend time to finally relax.
Zeno? Since my rest takes 4 hours, I would be 4 hours ahead in terms of simulacrum, right?
Yes.
All right.
So, regardless, you guys are here for about 12 hours after Pheesh wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy's gonna be a little bit on edge, hopefully understandably so.
Wait,
I am on
Zeno.
full tilt.
I know how to flavor Nick NK9 grabbing his sample needed for the simulacrum. So NK9 takes off his helmet and sets it beside himself, and you know how there are clamps holding stuff to his face in the images? I am gonna say that he just flicks up one of the claps and just straight up just takes a piece off. Sets the clasp back in, reattaches the helmet, and then he begins to add it to his simulacrum spell.
So,
And that's it for my flavoring.
alright. With that, Pheesh, go ahead and describe how you prep your simulacrum.
This is just like me being cute. I like lift up my robe from the bottom, and like you see like a pair of boots you didn't realize I had, and I just like, and I just pull off a scale from like my stomach or my torso.
Does
Those
it
boots
hurt?
were made for walking.
Wait, does it hurt when you remove it?
It's a scale.
It's still attached to you.
Yeah.
It's like saying this is a nail, and I go and like pluck at my nail a little bit. It's like it hurts trying to pluck a nail off. Does it not hurt trying to pluck a scale?
Yeah.
Yes. And then you like see like a tiny tear coming down.
Oh, a little hurt. A little owie.
I'm in a bit of an ouchie.
Oh, I lost feeling in my skin years ago.
That's disgusting. I'm gonna focus on this now.
So, is there any, with Pheesh and NK9 spending time to prep their simulacrums, Naulei, Journey, Rose, Manny, what are you all up to? You have quite a bit of time before you even have to set out for the final part of the McGuffin.
I got my feet in the water.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rose is fingering her pendant and existing, I suppose.
All right. I'd imagine the cool find a nice rock to sit on, look out over the ocean.
As edgily as possible.
Understandable. I'll make sure to
As
a veil of
edgily as possible.
I'll make sure a beautiful veil of shadows covers you.
Yeah.
Do you not
You
know
know,
what an
maybe,
umbrella is?
Thunderstorm going in the background, even though it's all perfectly sun.
You know, we all see the inside of Rose. There are two roses.
See,
You
The
want
one
to
that pees and the one that
grab the
pees.
thorns.
And then, Naulei, what about you? You can see Journey's enjoying the beach side, looking out into the water while getting their feet wet. Rose is being a little edgy, and K9 and Pheesh are prepping their spells. Manny, we haven't heard from what Manny's up to.
I'm gonna go in the sand and draw a little a racetrack, and I'm gonna let the snails out to see if they'll race. But it's really slow, so I'm just like staring excruciatingly.
And they're all.
No,
And
you
they're
know
off.
what's funny? You draw a racetrack that's suitable for their size, and the snails are racing as best as they can because it's still like in
No,
them.
Aww.
They're going as fast as they possibly can.
Mhm.
They're just
Okay.
slow.
To be fair, this is more entertaining than watching paint dry.
Yeah. I'm just watching them excruciatingly move slow. But I love it.
And how about you, Manny?
Oh, you know, just hanging out, being a manny.
Being a Manny,
You know what?
doing Manny things.
Wait, can I make a wait, I know what to do. You are a bard, yes?
That is correct.
Do you know the hit song Wonderwall?
I don't take requests, I'm sorry.
Understandable. Have a nice day. And he resumes his function.
Anyway, do classical gas.
Classical gas, what I'm thinking about, is that from Tenacious D?
No. It's a reference to a very obscure joke that happened in The Simpsons.
Oh.
There's also, yes, I thought Tenacious D too.
No,
was like, I
classical
could
gas
do
is just some
that.
random like guitar melody.
Right.
I thought it was the stupid, he is more than a man, he's a shiny golden god.
Yeah.
I don't know that many songs from Tenacious D actually.
It's okay. That's that's one of the best things. It's a movie to watch. But yes, NK9.
Would two things. Would mending work? I guess. No, I don't. It doesn't specify mending would work, but I was just wondering. Would it make sense for mending to work on something like a simulacra?
No, not at all.
Okay, just wondering. And then my second question was, I know it says an exact copy of the creature, but for a bit of flavor, could I flavor it as it looks like a whatever the heck happened to NK9 appearance of NK9?
I'll allow it.
Alright, that is all.
And so, at this point, I would love to hear, like, once again, Journey, Naulei, Rose, Mandy. You guys have like, we're talking like that's stuff that I can imagine in the first maybe hour, maybe 2 hours. At the very least, you have 8 hours for NK9 finish, and then at the very latest, you have Pheesh who has 12 hours to complete theirs. That's a lot of downtime to just be, like, this is your guys' potentially last chance to have a relaxing moment with each other.
Can we make a campfire?
Of course you mean, Naulei.
The Manny starts singing the campfire song. The campfire song.
Yes, let's make a campfire.
A little campfire forms. You guys are able. What's up, NK? Oh no, please.
I was just gonna ask your opinion on two images privately.
Alright. Alright. Bottom one.
Bottom one?
Yeah, and so, yes, a campfire has been set up. You guys are there's music playing. Naulei's there. Journey, Rose. You two are able to accompany Naulei and Manny.
So, this has been fun. Hanging out with y'all. Can't
What
wait
do you
till
guys,
it's over.
yeah, what are you guys' plans? What are you doing after this? Are you retiring? Are you still adventuring? What you got? Are you gonna ascend to godhood? Like, tell me everything.
Probably see my family and then just go build a fort in the night.
Oh, like a pillow fort?
No, one out of like stone slabs.
Haha, opposite of the pillow fort. Finger guns.
You know.
You know it, and I just shoot a bolt out of my with my Nerf tattoo.
Oh shit! I forgot you had that.
I don't even need to worry about recharges. I barely use this.
Yeah.
I
Mainly.
fully intend on bringing back my lover, but that's just not super easy to do when you've got a minor god of chaos going nuts,
Oh yeah, I get that feeling.
Oh god, Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was unmuted.
you, with any plans for the future that you might have, whether it goes off into a wonderful retirement, perhaps a wandering journey, or maybe with all this said and done, you can finally go through and accomplish your goals. The time passes. Pheesh and NK9 simulacrums have been prepared, and they are perfect duplicates of each other. They are perfect duplicates of them, except they are lacking the spell slot that was used to create the simulacrum in the first place.
I like
I would-
lift his arms up in the air and then just like put my old cloak on him.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
I
one
would
with the
like-
single stars, so
Oh,
you
you
can
said-
tell the difference.
He looks at you. Oh, so what? I get the hand-me-down drip, and you get the fresh one.
All the eyes on my like all the stars blink out at once. No, it's because you don't want to be seen wearing this.
He was your simulacrum looks you up and down. Yeah, I guess you're the one who needs to look what's the word for? Not Gucci.
Not Gucci.
Shut up, man. You're just like me.
He's like, what do you mean? He says like doing and like completely posing with the outfit you gave him.
Come on. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure we're both the handsome one.
It was like, well, that's something we can agree on. Meanwhile, interesting. A duplicate.
Incorrect. I'm afraid you are the duplicate, but strange. You are me, yes, but from a different time.
I understand completely. I am lacking some of the capabilities that you are, but maybe in time that can change.
By the way, just to be clear, this NK9 is basically him before his mechanization. So this is, at least the human part you can see, that's what he looked like.
Oh wait, Xeno, can I add like one thing to like say to my simulacra?
Yes, of course.
Wait till mom sees this.
Yeah, it's just like, oh fuck. Well, mom's gonna have 2 mouths to feed and wonder what she's gonna even say.
What are you talking about? I don't think you eat.
Wait.
But yet, I don't even know if you can survive in water.
It's
this is
exactly like you.
It's exactly like you. It literally, like, the simulacrum can do everything that you can do. It just lacks a 7th level spell slot.
Oh, does that mean it also needs to sit in the barrel?
It does also need to sit in the barrel.
It's at this moment your simulacrum.
2 fish in a barrel.
Hey, wait.
Pick him up and then just dump him into the barrel. I was in there for a
Oh.
while. You can just take a break.
He's vibing in the barrel. What's up, NK9?
I would just like to say to the simulacrum, and just to confirm, you know everything I know, yes?
Yes, indeed. I know everything you do. We are a perfect database, after all.
Then I assume you know what may and may not happen, yes? You are prepared?
Indeed. I am prepared that we are up against an entity of pure chaos.
Alright. I will be honest, it's weird seeing my face again, but do know this. Your assistance is appreciated.
Duly noted. I will appreciate you. What's up?
Alright then. That is all. And then
Be aware that if you guys sitting out right now, Naulei, if you're using the amulet of the planes, you don't consume a 7th level spell slot to do the plane shift. However, though, Pheesh and NK9, you guys are still without a spell slot as you had just freshly created your simulacrum.
I will say
Oh,
this. We could
You could take a
Now,
if you
a
want to,
short
you
rest.
can take a no. A long rest is what is required to recover those high level spell slots.
wait, I thought arcane abeyance and stuff.
Ah, yes. However, though, there is a limitation to it. If I remember correctly, because you're also a wizard, right?
Yeah. I also have
Well,
the
we
improved
could hurry.
talents.
So let's see. Improve arcane recovery. It is equal to
2/3 of my wizard level.
Mm-hmm. And then it
So
says
it's
right here.
increased by that amount. So,
Here we
so
No,
what I have.
so
Okay.
here's the way it works. Once per day, when you finish a short rest, you can expend spell slots to recover up to a combined total of 9. However, though the spell slots can still not be of 6 level or higher. So the combined spell slot pool is equal to 2/3 of your wizard level. Let's say, what is it?
My wizard
What-
level specifically is 14.
14. Fish is
So it
17.
increases by that amount.
So Fish's would be 10. Yours would be 4. No, sorry. Fish's would be 10. Yours would be 8. But here's the difference. While yes, this fish has 10 spell slots worth and you have 8 spell slots worth, they still cannot be greater than 6th level or higher. So for example, it could be 2 5th level spell slots. It could be a 6 and a 6 and a 2nd, but you still cannot go beyond 6th level spell slots recovered.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. But luckily, the only spell I have at 7th level is Simulacrum, so I'm good.
That reminds me. Guys, guess what? The best
What?
part about having 2 of me. 8
Wait a minute.
portents.
That's
Wait,
right.
Also,
Double the portent.
So,
That's really
go ahead
good.
and roll us all 8 portents for us right now. Because remember, your
And then-
simulacrum would have portents as well.
guys,
Would he have
Steve
the
made-
same portents that you get that
Yes.
like day, or
During
would you
during
just have
during
8
this
chances?
day, your simulacrum has your portents that you roll right now. So roll 4 of them. You have 2 of each of those dice.
Oh, that's so good.
And then I
But,
would
like-
like to. I was gonna ask.
I need to.
Here, let me go ahead and hear what NK9
Crap.
is while you roll
Numbers.
4 dice for us, Fish.
Oh shit! I rolled all of them at once. Hold on.
It's okay.
I
NK9,
was just
please
gonna
answer.
say, Steve may be dead, but the fireball nuke lives on. We have 3
Yes.
fireballers now.
What do you mean? You literally have 5. You have five uses of fireballs: 2 fishes, a Naulei, and 2 NK9s.
Wait, I don't think I took fireball.
Oh, you did? Never mind.
No,
Okay.
I took
has
lightning
it.
bolt.
There we go. So, Fish, what 4 dice did you roll?
I rolled an 18, a 17,
Ooh.
6, and a 2.
All right.
I'm rolling my simulacrum.
No. Hold on. Because remember this: your simulacrum is an exact copy of you upon creation. So because when you begin the day, you do portents and then you create the simulacrum, you have 2 of each of those dice. It's on.
Oh, so I have 2 18s.
Yes, you have 2
Yeah.
18s, 2 17s, 2 2s, and 2 6s. But
Guys,
on following days, then you and your simulacrum will roll separately.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
I just realized something, that NK9 being a controller, we now have 2 controllers, 2 people that can take away and give advantage and resend crits. So basically, you have 2 crit shields.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna name my simulacra
Hey,
for all intents
go
and
ahead.
purposes, Simi.
So given this is an exact copy of NK9, could I just duplicate NK9's sheet? And then I can just go between the 2 so I can know which one to mark and which one not to?
I believe there's a way to have a simulacrum as an extra.
Oh, really? I didn't...
Let's see.
I'm
Manage
not...
extra.
Let me check. Let me pull up NK9 again, because I accidentally closed them. 9... No, the number, not the letter. There we go.
Nice.
Also, just
So
so you know that since it has half my HP, the simulacrum has 70 hit points.
yes. Which Fish? What is your total hit point pool?
Currently,
Yes.
138.
Which means your simulacrum has 69 hit points.
Hey.
Nice.
Nice. Real quick, Xeno.
Hmm.
It's only showing me NPC simulacrum.
Use those as supplements and have a personal raid to keep down spell slots. Because remember, your simulacrum never recovers spell slots. It only has what's left. So just use like a separate sheet of paper to count down your simulacrum spell slots, since those don't recover.
Alright, I'll just add this one, and then you'll know it's there.
And Pheesh, you can do
Oh
the
wait, I
same
can
thing.
alter its.
Yes, you
No,
can
wait, I
alter. You
can't.
can alter its hit
I
points as
can't.
well. Click
It won't let
customize.
me- I don't have a. Oh, there it is. I didn't realize
Yes.
that button was there.
Yes. Pheesh, you do the same thing. In your extras tab, you want to add Simulacrum. It doesn't matter which of the NPC ones you add because you can adjust its hit points and AC to match that of yours. But
Wait, hold on. Do I have to make my own, or?
no. So yes, when you go to extras, you do miscellaneous, then you type in Simulacrum. It'll pull up examples of them. You just pick any of them, and then when you click customize, you can change certain modifiers of it to match that of yours. Okay.
Hold on. How do you spell?
Just SIMU. It should pop up. You don't have to spell the full thing. It's just a search bar.
Zeno, I feel really, really bad, but I'm gonna have to dip out. I got work early in the morning.
I understand, my man. You be safe, okay?
Also,
Okey-dokey.
can I turn to this treant?
Uh,
I want to ask the treant. Excuse me, my good sir. Do you
Yes.
happen to have a means of? He just gestures to the simulacrum. I need something to cover him up a little.
The tree like points to just. You realize I am naked.
I mean, do you have the means of making something like that?
Has he ever needed to make something like that?
No,
Hmm.
I've never
Do any
needed
of you
to,
have-
but I can provide you a leaf.
Excuse me, do any of you have any spare clothes I could borrow?
You can have some of.
I gave mine to this guy.
You can have some of Roger's old things.
I actually have a hold on. It's a cloak that I'm not using. It's like I don't know what it's called. I just looked at it. It was like one of those fancy cloaks. Like, bolstering cloak or something?
Are you okay with parting with it?
Yeah. I mean, it makes you very flashy.
Zeno, what type of creature would you consider a Blacathif?
It's a humanoid. Well, what's your creature type?
He is. Locaths are also considered humanoids.
Okay.
And so, here we go.
So I guess, what's the item called again? The bolstering what?
Oh, I'm looking for it. And it's like, I don't know, it's so weird. It was like, I got it randomly. It was like a cloak of bolstering.
The cape of billowing.
Cape of
Oh.
billowing. You're smarter than me.
Yes, it is a cape that billows in the wind, so you'll billow nakedly.
Oh,
Gosh,
yeah, you'll billow
guys.
nakedly.
Literally, you'll have
nakedly.
it covered,
God.
and then when you use the item, it'll just
Wait,
it'll
can
be
you
a
not use
flasher.
it?
Yeah, you can not use it, but it's
No,
funny.
you should
You
use
can
it.
just
I
make
think
it
you should
not
use it.
billow.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, but billow makes it special. So, like, it's like a hidden weapon. So,
yeah.
you want to flash the
Alright,
guy,
so
billow it.
just I'm just guessing the NK9 just ties it around its waist, and the original just says, "Be sure not to activate it, all right?"
You can have my loincloth.
Let's put that underneath as well.
Yeah.
Oh
wrap
god,
it around your-
we're straight up dark. We're straight up Dark Soulsing our clothing option here. Loincloth and coat and cape.
Hey man, nothing's wrong with the fuck.
It's okay. So, with that, though you are lacking 7th level spell slots at the moment, are you all ready to plane shift to the temple?
Yes.
Is this
Nervous.
the tree at waves? Good luck collecting the final piece.
Real quick before we plane shift, just NK9 letting down the roboticness a bit. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you.
And so,
That's it.
the plane shift activates. Naulei, you take us all to the Temple of Time, and BAM!
Ooh. Oh.
Ooh, love the colors. Is this from the thing? Is this from the thing?
Side note, did you guys want to leave Gizmo with the Treant for now?
Yes, absolutely. He is staying safe with him. Actually, real quick, as a parting message to Gizmo, you just say, NK9 just says, "Don't worry, I will be back soon, little brother."
Be safe, big brother. I've never had one until now.
Why do you make Gizmo sound like Dende?
I know, right?
And then, actually, real quick, am I allowed to bring in the copy of NK9 to the thing so you can see his rolls, or do I just roll as NK9?
You typically just roll as NK9 because, yeah.
Okay. I'll just keep the copy to myself to mark.
Yeah, don't worry. I have your guys' stat. Whenever we roll initiative, I add you guys as like custom creature. I add your simulacrums as custom creatures.
Gotcha.
Okay, so without further ado,
Julio.
here the 6 of you stand in front of this temple of time. You notice that something strange is that the temple seems to be surrounded by a bubble, that none of the rainbow effect that is directly outside the bubble is permeating in. This is the only place that is secured from the wild magic.
So we're in the safest place possible.
Well, for now. Just to confirm, this is the correct location in case any of you were worried.
And you hear, yes, it is.
Wait, does everyone hear this, or is this just
Everyone
me?
hears this. Yes,
Ooh.
this is the correct location.
Who the fuck was that?
May I ask who speaks?
Pulling it up for you.
Over there.
It is I who speaks. Coming out of the main temple entrance is a beautiful, large, lion-headed creature with magnificent wings, all in the same color as that of clay itself.
Wow. That's a nice
Would I
drawing.
know what creature type this is, or creature this is?
Any of you can roll history or a religion check on this.
I will do history.
Well, not proficient, but I still have the same modifier. I'll go history.
I'm doing religion. Okay.
Alright.
doesn't
Journey's got
matter.
this. I believe NK9, that is not enough.
It's a 6. Actually, wait.
Yes, you can
wait,
use
you
D6
already-
bonus.
Wait, I need to check if it's before or after you declare. Because you just declared it.
I do
Yeah.
declare.
It doesn't say, so I will use it.
Go for
Can
it.
I lucky this?
You can?
That's a 19.
Okay.
Are we still invisible?
No.
No.
This has been since past that.
My bad.
No, your
I
turn.
forgot that was a thing.
I know, right?
I just added it.
I just accepted it.
19.
Those of you, Pheesh, NK9, and Journey, this is an androsphinx. Androsphinxes,
nice.
while bearing the head of a humanoid male on its lion body, outwardly gruff and downcast, it often begins conversations with insults or negative observations, though this one does not. They typically test the courage and valor of supplicants, not only forcing them to complete quests, but also with its terrible roar, which echoes for miles as it terrifies and deafens nearby creatures. Those who pass their test may be rewarded with a hero's feast, but these are known to be divine guardians who once again provide tests, are extraplanar beings, and maybe in some cases can be fallen sphinxes. But one part of that bears in your guys' mind that these are divine guardians.
Can me and the simulacrum will offer a bow of courtesy.
He's divine. I'm define.
The Sphinx looks so. No need for the dignified pleasantries. We are in a space where we do not have much time to work with. Ironic it is that.
Very true.
Ironic, yes.
I have already known of your appearance. I am already aware of your names, and I am aware of the threat that we face. I ask this:
That's your name?
Are
Sorry.
you prepared for what's to come?
Yes.
Once you enter this temple and receive the time medal, there's a great likelihood that your fight will begin.
It is my
Okay.
purpose.
Excellent. Follow me. He says, turning and taking you guys into the temple.
Well, I guess since we're following him, I would just like to ask him, do you have a designation?
That is of little importance. I bear no name. I am simply the guardian of time.
Would you like one?
You can call me whatever you wish.
Alright then.
Big.
I was gonna say Majesty, because he's a magnificent
He's
creature.
obviously Sir Snicklefritz the Majestic.
You know what? I'm gonna call it Manny.
I feel like he's a Tony.
I thought a Leon,
Wow.
you know.
He's more of a Charles in my book.
Wow. The Andrew Sphinx is just every single time with adventurers.
You
Hey, I
can
said
buy
Majesty.
Tony and Leon, Tony Leone, and I'm okay with this.
Tony Leone? Yeah, that's it!
There you go.
Tony, where's the tortellini at?
Hey, Tony Leone!
Leone.
The Andrew.
Guardian of the Time Temple!
And K9 just takes a step away from you guys.
You can almost hear the Andrew Sphinx say under his breath. And these are supposed to be the protectors against the sin.
Wait, Zeno, because I think it would be funny. NK9 and the Simulacrum say the exact same thing under their breath.
Nice. And so,
But by the way,
You all
why
feel-
does it sound like by the tone that you guys said it that you want to dap him up?
Yeah, that's what it is. Tony Leone, my boy.
Leone!
Tony, I haven't seen you in so long.
Just dap him
That's-
One of
up.
those people, like when you see them, you do that extreme lean and head nod backwards with your arm
You didn't
out,
even
like,
say, no, you didn't even see me. I was literally doing that.
you gotta. You gotta.
I could hear it in the mic. That's exactly what you were doing.
No, you hear me going further. That's
Yeah.
how it is in my head.
and so,
All right, Tony.
as you all go further down the temple, you feel time disorienting. You were in a space that while it does clearly exist as you all are entering it, it is a location that is outside of time itself. It always stays in a perfect stasis.
Oh, that's nice.
I feel at home. Oh my god, I can't get over how great the map art is.
Yeah, right. The person who makes this stuff. Whew.
I was asking if this is from the thing.
Oh
you
my
showed.
god,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, once again,
This is so cool.
CZEPEKU.
I can't believe it.
Those are the class symbols.
Those are sick.
The class symbols.
Wow! Oh, that's
Can't
cool.
read.
The top one being, I think that's just the wizard up top, the bard,
Yeah, I
the
see.
Claire?
the yes, that's cleric. Then there's warlock. I believe that's sorcerer after. Rogue, ranger.
I don't
Monk.
know. I should know. Right?
Yeah, there's. Oh no, you don't have to know it immediately, but like,
I think that
like-
one's rogue, and then that one's...
oh, like yeah, rogue is the cross
Oh,
swords.
yes.
The bow is the ranger. The palm is a monk. The sword and shield is a fighter, whereas the winged shield is like a paladin. You have the bear that represents druid, and the mighty axe that represents a barbarian.
Oh my god, that is so freaking cool. I want that printed.
They
Oh
do
my
have
God.
poster sizes available.
Oh my god, they do.
And so,
Gridded and gridless.
I'm gonna get that printed. I'm going
yes.
to buy this thing. Swear to God.
and so, you all are here. After winding up the stairs, you can see that floating in that center pedestal is a single shard. A shard that it is in a strange enough shape that it looks like all the other pieces could wrap around it in such a way to form a unique item.
Damn,
Oh.
that should look like the battle pass.
So what? Do we offer our items to it? I take my sash off.
The Andrew Sphinx looks. I am forbidden from partaking in this. Though I am a divine guardian, at the end of the day, I am also the one who observes and
You got it,
records.
Tony Leone.
He just kind of. That is the lot I am given in life. I wish you all the
May I-
best of luck.
May I ask how to do this proper? Do we take the metal first and then apply the items, or do we apply the items first and then the metal?
He said he wouldn't help us, by the way.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I thought he would. Okay.
No. It was one of those things where once again Andros Sphinxes are still testers despite being guardians themselves. So this is essentially your guys' final test.
Test of Tony Leone. The
Tony-
final test.
He just
Test the
the
Tony.
very least I can do is give you all one last hurrah as I leave. Tony Leone outie.
Tony I need him to do the peace sign and dip. Oh,
You know,
this
it's funny.
face
I was
for
actually
resistance.
I was actually thinking about that. He just pieces and like as he goes
for
down,
resistance.
the staircase climbs higher and like completely flattens with the rest of the floor.
I love it. Tony Leone, dip. What a legend. True
So-
king.
Alright.
Well then.
So, good.
Is there anything around? Can I examine this room for anything that might hint at this puzzle, or I mean, at this item? Anything that might indicate what we're supposed to do? I guess I should specify.
And so, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. No.
Okay.
You see different numbers and you see the different symbols for adventures that have come before. You see the different numbers and symbols, though that looks like it represents the passages of time as well as the phases of the moon. There is not a single thing in this room to guide you other than what you see.
So, my best guess: we either take the metal and then apply it, or we apply the objects first and then the metal.
Get the item.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What does everyone else think?
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. I'm looking into a space vortex right now.
Does the Manny have any suggestions?
The Manny is currently away from the keyboard. She's kind of back to it right now, though.
Ah. No worries. Because out of character, I honestly could go either way, but
Pick it up.
What's up? I'm back.
I was just wondering what your opinion on the task at hand would be, which is either NK9 picks up the metal and then we try to apply the other artifacts to it, or we try to apply the items first and then take the metal. And I was wondering what your opinion on that would be.
Oh yeah,
Well,
just
we have
grab it.
Alright, then two of them are
Bless you.
and two of them are grab it. MK9 will step forward and actually, can I look over the metal real quick? Like, I don't know, see what I can glean from it?
Once again,
out of
it's
curiosity.
it's in an odd enough shape. It looks like it would fit perfectly for any of the items to conjoin with it, indicating that whether or not you want to grab it or not, the items will be all perfectly combined to create a McGuffin.
Well then,
Though, still, the shape of the McGuffin is interesting. With everything you guys have assembled thus far, it doesn't look like everything should properly look, let alone what the final shape would become.
curious. Well then, known time like the past, present, and future, I would like to acquire the time metal. I'm
Right.
going to reach my hand out for it and take hold.
Right. You guys are probably gonna enjoy this. This is
Nice.
your very last level up.
Hmm.
You will all become level 18. Remember, your simulacrums do not gain anything. Your simulacrums are still level 17 players. Oh, actually, hold on, that reminds me. I need to actually create duplicates for this. Hold on.
And actually, real quick, do we regain spell slots when we level up? Is that no?
No, we had to take a long rest usually.
Just making sure.
Unless this one's special.
It's a good thing I got Wish, so my simulacra has Wish
Oh
too.
fuck! You got Wish.
Yeah.
I got Wish too.
Hey, wait. How do you? Okay, hold on. I'm making a joke here.
Mhm.
You got Wish too?
Wish 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Damn, I'm only on Fish 1, on Wish 1. What you got?
It just came out.
It just came out, bro.
It just dropped. You're late to the game.
Damn, this wasn't on the catalog.
The I Wish 2, bro. Yeah.
I was in line for Wish 1. When did you get Wish 2?
Same time Wish 1 came out. Oh man.
I can't believe we're treating Wish like it was a shoe drop.
I'm very
real
much
quick,
glad that you guys are having fun right now.
Oh, he's
real
gonna
quick,
ruin it right
I
now.
wanted to ask Dean,
Yeah.
did you or did you not take Prismatic Wall?
I did not take Prismatic Wall. I'll take it in the level up, so I'll have it, but my simulacra won't have it.
Okay, I'm just wondering if you have it, because I'm going to take Reverse Gravity, if so.
I'll take it, but it's going to be very situational because as far as I know, I won't get another 9th level slot, so it's a one-shot only thing.
Okay, then
Maybe you
give me a
will.
second.
I can always grapple someone and walk them through it.
I entrust you with that.
Don't worry.
Alright, I've
Just
prepared
routine.
my spells.
Oh wait, I can ascribe you as the one person who can like phase through the wall, so you can make it happen, and you can just dip out or stay in there and just fist fight him.
Yeah, that's true. I could stand him and just fist fight him. I'll fist fight him in the rainbow wall.
Also,
Think of
fun
it as
fact,
like a steel cage match, only it's in like it's inside of a what's it called? That thing where like it's like a bunch of mirrors and it's like a little tube that you can
Funhouse?
look through.
Oh, kaleidoscope.
Yeah,
Kaleidoscope.
kaleidoscope.
You're
It's
smarter
like a
than me.
cage match, but in a kaleidoscope.
That's
Fun
such
fact,
a
I called-
description.
I
So-
called the NK9 Simulacrum the old skin. Anyways,
Just being
let's
sure.
get this show on the road!
Wait, do you guys?
You've grabbed the final piece. You all receive your level ups, which means don't forget this. This is. I'm probably gonna ask that this is gonna be a short session because A, we're missing Rose. B, you guys not only received a level up, but I believe you all are forgetting something. Level 18 is also your final talent,
Oh.
which means
Maybe
so,
we'll...
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I'm gonna go ahead and say, with the final piece grabbed, you all feel an power course through you, and all of your McGuffin pieces begin flying outward towards the time metal, conjoining, wrapping around each other, and piecing together just in place, all to form what looks like a shattered battle axe.
Oh,
Ooh.
Wait, am I holding it now since I have the metal? Or is it just floating there?
I was going to ask shattered how, but it's a battle axe.
And so, with the pieces formed, you all hear a laughter on the wind.
Oh, fuck.
Well. Looks like we finally made it. The showstopper, everyone. Grok has arrived.
Good evening, Grok.
Good evening, Journey.
Pleasure to meet you.
Goodbye.
Oh, worry not. I've had time to practice, time to learn, as you could probably see by my excellent display on the outside.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy outside. Pretty wild, some might say.
Really got on the nose there.
You don't need a sensu for that one.
But, I mean, it's always a pleasure. Never really a pain meeting you. Especially after that last time we met you.
I'm here to do my job.
No, don't worry. Like I said, allow me to show you all a little bit of what I've unlocked here. You know, it's funny. This could not have been a more perfect map for what is about to happen. With a snap of his fingers and a with a snap of his fingers, you guys see a single one of the color panels light up.
The
Oh.
room's spinning.
Hey guys, you want to play a little game here? He says, swiping his hand across the air as that marker goes spinning around the board.
Oh, that's cool.
Journey, would you please roll me a d12?
A D12, you got
Yep.
it, boss.
It's almost like blackjack.
It's a slot machine.
We got an 8, sir.
Or that too,
8?
yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. You look as Grok has the floating symbol of the monk above his head.
Great, he's a monk now.
Excellent. No. I don't think you understand. I'm both.
That's not good.
My unique game, let's play. It's called Pick a Feature, Any Feature. In simple and short, this is the explanation for this fight. Every single time the layer action triggers, the wheel will spin. Depending on which one it lands on, Grok pulls from the class's strongest feature.
But
So-
does it include subclass?
Yes. So this could be a monk's ability to be proficient in all saving throws. It could include an action surge from the fighter. It can include a level 20 sneak attack from the rogue.
Damn, oh
Rock.
my god.
Damage.
Grok keeps building and building and building, getting more and more chaotic as the fight goes on. And imagine a barbarian who has brutal critical, but twice over.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Yep. Welcome to the wild fight, everyone. This game show will begin, and to make sure that everything is off correctly, I would like all my players to roll me some initiative. We are going to keep track of these scores, and we're going to go ahead and get this fight just jumping straight off next week.
Does the simulacrum share my initiative, or
The
does
simulacrum,
it go separately?
no. The simulacrum rolls its own initiative separate. So, Pheesh,
Oh,
Pheesh and NK9. I'm assuming you guys are rolling for yourselves first, and then your simulacrums after.
the thing is that I actually have initiative on, or I have a advantage on initiative, so I have to do it 4 times.
Okay. So remember, the first 2 rolls are for you. The second 2 rolls are for your simulacrum.
Yeah.
You have advantage on initiative too?
He has
Yeah.
a talent for it, I believe.
Jeez,
That is
so do
the
I.
day, everything.
So-
yeah.
So best I
Uh,
have for me is an 11. Now I'm rolling for Simi.
Simi, nice.
Oh man, I've been holding back so much for this fight.
Hey, just real quick, just turning to his simulacrum. Good luck, old skin.
Good wish.
Oh god damn it! Simi's gonna actually like beat me on initiative.
Mine did too.
Also, I would like to remind you all of this. You are more. Oh, sorry. So your simulacrum rolled a 20. NK9's rolled a 7. Okay, that's what I'm gonna ask for. Can I please have each of you guys in the notes section record your initiative, and if you have a simulacrum, record your simulacrum's initiative. When we begin next session, it is an immediate jump into the fight. And make it look like a jar, please. Oh my god.
Dang, Naulei, that was quick.
What?
You quick.
How am I quick?
20? 22? That's pretty quick.
That's quick?
Yeah. No,
That's
Yeah, I'm too
quick.
fast. I'm too fast. I'm
that's
too
fast. Alright.
It might not be the quickest, because the the enemy might get higher than 22, but it's quicker than all of us.
Yeah, I'm fast. Hold on, I was trying to do
quickest
all of
clicks
that.
in the West.
So,
Uh,
you know?
yes.
Oh, go ahead.
No, please.
I was just gonna ask. So, how many talents total should we have at this level?
Remember, 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. You should have a grand total of 7 talents.
Just
You're
making
going to
sure,
need
and
them. Rock is a full level barbarian, and the wheel will add on that he will be level 20 of a different class as well.
I was going to ask that after this session, could you help me with talents?
We will see. Yeah, I have time. So, without further ado, everyone, we're going to give it an early call. We want to make sure that our players are well prepared for next week. I'm going to go ahead and run a few things for them so they understand what's to come. And we will see you all next week for the conclusion of the campaign. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. It's a pleasure having you all join us for today's adventure. If you enjoyed today's content and like Reese off, feel free to follow and subscribe on Twitch for any stream notifications, possible chance to participate, even content polls. Follow the Twitter, check the TikTok, and join our Undead Legion Discord, where you can hang out with us in the general chats. And of course, for any VODs, such as tonight's episode, check out the Xeno's YouTube channel. We will see you all next time. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night.
Night, everybody.